Welcome back to the Netherkast. I am Cyborg, joined as always by the main mandible, Django.
Hey!
Is that what we call him now?
The Cyborg and
mandible?
Django show. You
might as
all
well.
get fucked. All right, so we got. We also have Razor, Shad, and Temp, of course, and yeah, we got the whole gang here, and we are doing our last episode before the big reveal of MK11, where we all poop
99.
ourselves. Episode 99. We are at the cusp. We are licking the edge and staring in the windows.
Cusp.
I can't do that anymore.
So thanks everybody for tuning in. Check out the Discord if you haven't already. We got plenty of members in there. We're getting close to 300, so come check out the Discord and chat away and have fun. And yeah, so let's just jump right into it here. We are going to start off by talking about the potential of a Mortal Kombat animated movie. We are going off of the Bloody Disgusting article. What was the other site that originally put it on there?
So the site that leaked it is called Revenge of the Fan.
Yeah, let's just go Bloody Disgusting.
Yeah, it's all over the place now, like comicbook.com and probably like CBR, and
which gives it a little bit more credibility, I guess. But
pretty much all like Screen Junkies everywhere has picked it up. But it started on Revenge of the Fan.
Yeah,
and I think these guys are reliable because they also were the first ones to leak that WB is making a Superman Red Sun animated movie, and then one of the voice actors confirmed it.
Huh. All right.
To which I can only say, what the hell took them so long? Out of all things.
Out of all the things that take so long, I'm making the song up as I go.
All right, so let's talk about the fact that Warner Brothers Animation, the guys who make all the DC animated movies, are making a Mortal Kombat one.
Well, I mean, the good... Thank you, Tim Pending Doom. I take that to heart.
I'm not going to talk about Warner Brothers while we're recording.
But you have like a lawyer give a message.
I can't do it.
No, I do like DC's animated movies. Those can tend to be pretty good. That's where they're at least better at. So yeah, so that's cool.
I mean, some of them are more miss than hit, but
sure.
I haven't really.
It really depends on the directorial talent and stuff like that.
I don't think there's beating Under the Red Hood. I mean, that was just amazing.
Yeah, that is probably. I think like the Dark Knight Returns two-parter was really good, also.
Yes, that was the last one I really truly enjoyed. Justice League Doom was okay.
It was good. I think I
liked New Frontier. I think Crisis on Two Earths is definitely in the top 3.
Still got to see that one.
Yeah, I haven't seen it either.
You should. It's great.
Was Flashpoint good? I watched it.
Flashpoint was okay. I mean, it was Flashpoint. Yeah, it was accurate.
I guess so. That was all right. But all right. So, what are your thoughts, Razor? Obviously, this is going to be kind of led by you here.
I'm actually super excited for this. So one of the things I want to mention is let's talk about the voice actor cast list, because they have one, and they don't say, there's no confirmation of who anybody is playing, but there's some ones that are pretty solid guesses based on just who the person is. Like the very first thing is they got Joel McHale from Community, and probably Johnny Cage, right?
From The Soup.
Yeah.
He's reprising his role on The Soup. That's what it is. The Soup is in the show, in the movie.
Right, so we've also got Jennifer Carpenter. She was Dexter's sister on Dexter, the show about the serial killer.
Oh, I was thinking Dexter's Laboratory.
She was in that movie.
The other Dexter. I make that mistake all the time.
Dexter's sister, Dee Dee.
Cool.
I mean, she could be anybody. The article thinks Sonya is a good guess. But I don't think she has a lot of voice acting experience. She played Catwoman in the Gotham by Gaslight animated movie.
Okay.
Was that good?
I haven't seen that one yet.
I didn't watch it either.
Good book.
So another two names we have are Patrick Seitz and Steve Blum. Probably Scorpion and Sub-Zero. So I think it's interesting that Patrick Seitz has played Scorpion in this and not in 11. And the fact that he's in this makes me think this might be better than 11. I really like him as Scorpion.
Remember that one episode, where the trailer was revealed? Hold on to that episode, because that is the most positive happy racer you'll ever have.
Probably. So anyway, I mean, Steve Blum could be playing anybody. He doesn't have to be Sub-Zero. He plays all the voices and all the things.
Reptile.
That's kind of his deal.
He might just be Reptile.
Could be. Another voice on this list is Kevin Michael Richardson, who played Goro in the '95 movie.
Oh, I wonder who he's playing.
So that's one to look forward to.
Make it so.
Raiden.
We've also got Gray DeLisle Griffin, who plays Catwoman in most things, like Injustice and the Arkham games, and a whole bunch of animated shit. She was also Princess Azula in Avatar: The Last Airbender. She's one of those very prolific, famous voice actors. If I had to guess, I think she's going to be Kitana Molina.
If I had to guess, based on like the Azula performance, she'd be a great Molina.
Yeah, I would be very happy with that. We've also got Fred Tatasciore, who plays the Hulk in most animated things. He was also Bane in Swamp Thing and Injustice 2. He could be pretty much any large gruff guy.
Yes, that is the stereotype. The whatever.
I mean, he has a very deep, throaty voice. That's usually the roles he plays.
Typecasting, that's what it is. God damn it.
We've also got Robin Atkin Downs, who's in a whole shit ton of things. I would say he's most recognizable as Kaz Master Miller in Metal Gear Solid 5, or Travis Touchdown in No More Heroes, if you want, like, to just hear how his voice sounds. No idea who he'd be playing in this. He's got a lot of range. There's also Darren DePaul. He's Reinhardt in Overwatch. J. Jonah Jameson in the Spider-Man game. He's the old man who tells you what to do in the new Doom game. And he was the villain of Final Fantasy 15. So he plays a lot of old men, but he doesn't have to. Like, Arden is he's like one of those smug pretty boy Final Fantasy villains. Very kind of posh.
That could be Rain.
Yeah, a lot of range there.
All right.
We've also got Ike Amati, who played Spartan Locke in Halo 5 and does Atrocitus in a lot of stuff, like Injustice 2. So he could be Jax, or he could be some monster guy.
How Jordan.
And then his name on this list is Jordan Rodriguez, who is mostly a live-action guy. He's like a young, newer actor. He hasn't done any voice work, but he's the closest thing in this cast to an Asian guy. He's half Malaysian, so maybe he's Liu Kang or Kung Lao.
Damn, poor typecasting.
I mean, I'm just guessing.
No, you're
Malaysian
right.
is kind of like Asian. Got it.
It's surprising that there's just one Asian dude on your list over there.
Yeah. I mean,
This
the
is
thing about
Mortal
voice
Kombat.
acting is anybody can play anything. You
You'd
can't
think so.
really be typecast by race unless you have a voice that really, really sticks out. Because, like,
Yeah,
I
but we
mean,
need
you
BB
think
Wong
of
in
Phil
there.
Lamar, who has voiced everything from Kotal Khan to Aquaman to Green Lantern John Stewart. He's all over the place.
He's special though. That dude is good.
Yeah,
That
he's
dude's
real
good.
But anyway, what's interesting to me is that I'm not seeing Ashley Birch on this list. I'm not seeing Johnny Young Bosch. That makes me think this is not a tie-in to MK11. This is just an original MK movie. Like, it might be about MK1, the tournament. And I'm really excited for that, because all I want in life is one goddamn adaptation of the tournament that has no time travel in it. Just do it. Play it straight, please. You know?
Yeah.
You've got some
You mean non-video game
pretty
related.
lofty and specific hopes based on a cast list. I don't blame you for having them, just be careful. We have no idea what this could be.
It's also true
I'm
this is
optimistic.
probably a partial list. There may be more news to come. Like, obviously, this movie has not been officially announced yet. This is a leak.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm hoping that it's not a tie-in and that it's its own thing.
I mean, the exciting thing for me here is that we'll be getting a modern, high-quality animated take on Mortal Kombat.
Yes.
I feel
too.
like if it was a tie-in, the voice actors would be the same ones from the game. And obviously we have Patrick Seitz and no Richard Epcar. So
What's really
doesn't
tough
seem
is
like the same cast as 11.
I wasn't going to talk about Warner Brothers. This is a Warner Brothers thing. It might have already been canceled.
Really?
And it could have been a thing. No, I'm just saying, like, that's the way they do stuff. Like,
well, okay, so I mean,
this could have been a thing like
they
last
cancel
week
things all the time, but
or a month, and now this list is coming out. But it's already like they were going to do it like 2 weeks ago, and it just got canceled. That happens a lot.
well, I think the thing with like because this particular site, all their leaks are like Warner Brothers animation stuff, and those generally are seen to fruition once they get to the point where people are hearing about them.
Honestly, it makes sense to me for them to do an animated movie like this, because then they can really test the waters. What's the demand? What's the popularity of a Mortal Kombat movie? If this does really well as an animated movie, maybe they just want to forego a big live action thing and just keep going down the animated route. Or if it does really well, maybe they think, oh, then maybe there really is a popularity here for a movie for Mortal Kombat, that there's a desire to see this story told in a non-video game form. So maybe that does make them want to do live action more. I don't know what the idea is, but I think it's probably less of a gamble to do an animated movie than it is a big live action movie.
That's a fair point, because one of the thing about some of these DC animated movies is they are sometimes a test bed for what they're going to do in a live action picture.
Yes, like Suicide Squad, for example.
Yeah, Suicide Squad. They did their second Justice League movie set in the New 52-ish universe they've got going on in these movies was about Aquaman, and then we got an Aquaman movie. Like the producers of the DC ones are kind of in communication with Jeff Johns, and he's like, make this, test the waters, see if we can do it in live action.
Yeah. I agree. This sounds like a good idea, or this sounds like a very plausible idea for Warner Brothers. Like, don't jump in, feet first.
Yeah.
And do a big budget movie. Let's ease into the thing as slowly and cheaply as we possibly can.
I think if they dip their toes in there and it's a huge success and it gets them a lot of money, I think then the doors open a little bit further in what they're willing to invest in. I think Mortal Kombat's a property to them. Other than a video game property, like a fighting game property, they probably don't know the extent of how well it could do. I mean, they only have the old movies to go off of, and that's a long time ago, and we saw how Annihilation went. So to them, as we have been told, that it's more about proven properties, so it's like, for them, this could be a proving ground, and why not do an animated film, see how that goes, and then go from there. Plus, I mean, Mortal Kombat's such an untapped potential for them, but like I said, it is that, I'm sure in their eyes, it's that unknown. How do you determine what sort of budget that you're willing to put on the line? Because anything like this could flop. How much do you put on the line to risk to potentially have a big profit? And I think an animated movie, they could do a reasonably budgeted animated movie, not anything like crazy, but I mean, you give it a modest budget, and then if they churn out something that's really popular amongst fans, then boom, you're building that proof. So I think
it's a safe place to explore. If they screw it up, they screw it up, and they're free to try it again a surprisingly short amount of time later. Like, we've already had 2 takes on Death and Return of Superman at this point.
Yeah, and I think animated just fits MK, I feel, better than live action, because you avoid that awkward, how do we make them look? How do we do the effects? How do we do this? Because you need big budget to do like decent effects for Mortal Kombat and the set pieces and so on. So I feel like with animated, you can just let loose. You can do it exactly as we see it in the game, in the sense of you do the over crazy special effects and the powers, the abilities of these characters, give them their outfits from the game, and they won't look ridiculous because it's animation. Animation, you can get away with a lot more than you can in live action. So in a way, Mortal Kombat may just be better for animation. That's what I've been saying for a while, is more than anything, more than a web series or a Netflix series or a movie, a live action movie. I'd much prefer to go down the animation route because, as I've said with like Under the Red Hood, you can have some amazing animated movies that hold up just as well against any live action movie, if not better, because just you're working with less constraints. I think the reason why the Mortal Kombat live action movie has been in development hell for so long, beyond just getting a script, is how do you make these characters work on screen that people are going to take seriously, and how do you do the special effects without spending a giant budget on it, but without it looking shitty? So, I mean, it's just that fine balance that they, for some reason, cannot seem to figure out after all these years. But animation just lends itself to a series like this, so...
Yeah, I agree 100% with that. I would much rather have animated MK content than live action, because with animation, you get them looking like they're supposed to look, and they don't do, like, the gritty, realistic Tankaroan thing.
Sure, and we don't...
And it's also actually really great that this is coming out of, like, DC Animated Studios, because they've proven for several years going now, quite a few actually, that they're capable of constantly putting out these high-quality animated movies that tie into each other. They can make their own little animated MK universe. So, like, quite frankly, the prospect of an animated, faithful to the game's interpretation of MK 1, 2, 3, 4, that makes me kind of moist.
I mean, it just...
I don't want to get ahead of myself, but seriously.
The other thing I want to say is, if anyone's worried about it being a cartoon, that meaning that it'll be like dumbed down or kiddie or anything like that, you don't have to worry about that with these direct-to-video movies. They're usually very adult with, like...
Yeah. The Suicide... I mean, the Harley Quinn movie that they came out just recently...
because when you associate it with language and gore, those are kind of childish things, actually, but that's the kind... Like, they have an R-rated or almost R-rated level of violence and language in these animated direct-to-video movies.
Oh yeah,
Batman had sex with Batgirl in one of these.
I mean, you had Harley basically insinuate that she was going to have sex with Nightwing and sorts of stuff like that. So yeah, that's a silly thing to think that these would be kiddie or toned down. Not at all. I think animated, you'll probably get away with more than you would in live action, if anything. But my other thought was
she actually did have sex with him in that movie, didn't she?
I don't know. My other thought was clearly they're willing, like I think the comic series, the MKX comic tie-in, shows that they have some desire to see what they can do with MK. Now, the comic must not have gone crazy popular or sold really well.
I think the comic was actually very popular. It's just that their entire online comics initiative was shut down because it wasn't really profiting the way they hoped it would. But I think, like, the Injustice comics and the MKX comic were as successful as they could be in that medium.
Sure. So, I mean, all I'm saying is the fact that they did the comic, that they didn't have to, but they took that chance to see how the comics would fare. They're at least open to exploring, but they're not going to put all their chips in. I don't think they're going to go all in. So this animated movie could be the next in that experimentation of, let's see how this works. Let's see if we do an animated movie. I don't know how long these things take to create, and I also don't know how long this has been in development. Maybe this has already been in development and it's somehow going to tie in with MK11 at some point, not like story-wise, but
these animated movies usually come out a year or so after they're announced.
Because I could see, I guess what I'm thinking of is maybe even around like the time MK11 Complete Edition comes out, because, you know, we'll get something like that eventually with all the DLC. Maybe around that time they do like they pack all the games in with the movie, or they pack more likely, they pack the games with like a $5 off the movie voucher, which they do all the time, promotion with that kind of stuff. You buy the game, you get $5 off the movie. I could easily see something like that. So it just makes a whole lot of sense. If they do an animated movie, they would want it to come out sometime along the game hype. Or maybe in the future there's another classic trilogy remake that they're planning. And then they release the animated movie along with that, and that makes a lot of sense, because
that's the ticket.
Because if you release it along with the trilogy remake, then you actually have a reason to tell that story again in the animated movie.
Okay.
Right?
Are you sure it was a good idea to have Django on for this one?
I don't know, dude. But does that not make sense? Does that not make sense to tie that in together?
Yeah,
it
does.
It does.
I would
logical.
like to live in a world where MK Media can exist without being a tie-in to a game.
Sure.
But I can understand from a marketing point of view why you'd want to synergize.
We had that world once upon a time. Remember?
Yeah, like 20 years ago, and those were some good times.
Yeah,
And,
I mean,
like,
it doesn't have
Street
to be...
Fighter had that world for 2 seasons. Or was supposed to, anyway.
Regardless, as long as it tells the story that you want and it's done really well, that's all that matters. It doesn't matter if it comes a tie-in with a game. It doesn't matter if it's... I don't think they would be, like, literally on the same disc. I think it would be more... You buy the game, you get $5 off the movie, or you buy the movie, you get $5 off. Either way, I think that encourages
time when
people.
was coming out that they re-released the old movies with DLC codes for retro skins.
Exactly. So I think there could be some tie-in to a potential trilogy remake or MK11 DLC down the line, or all three. There's no reason not to ride that wave and cash in on that. So to me, that's why I can believe this. Everything I just said in terms of just kind of this is a trial run, see how it goes, and the marketing factor, to me makes a lot of sense to go animated. You can get it done a lot faster to get it done to ride this wave. Otherwise, it's going to be another 4 years until we likely see another MK game. So,
yeah, I'm super excited for this potentially happening.
Brusk mentioned that apparently in this leaked document it might actually be a 2-parter or something.
Oh yeah, he mentions that at the very end of the article that it might be a 2-parter. I don't know how reliable that is, but that would be nice because these animated movies are usually like under 2 hours.
yeah.
So just for, to get it all in there, it would be nice to have like
And they've done that. Yeah.
parts.
They did what is that? One of the Dark Knight Returns.
Dark Knight Returns was
Yeah.
2 parts, and
Yeah.
apparently they're doing the Long Halloween, and that'll be 2
Oh
parts.
my god, I can't wait for that. That's
going to be
still
a good
my
one.
That's still my favorite Batman
I
comic.
think Long Halloween might be my favorite Batman
It's-
graphic novel too.
It's the absolute best. Tell me there's images of this out there online.
Yeah, I didn't even know that was a thing until you mentioned it, but I've been waiting
I think
for
it's
them to
too
do
early
that.
for us to have like pictures or anything.
Oh, that'll be good. I hope they make that in multiple parts too, because there's a lot there.
Yeah, like I said, the news on that one is that it's going to be a 2-parter like DKR was.
That would be awesome.
Take all of my money.
Exactly.
I mean,
Anyways,
it's a pretty long story. It would almost have to be a 2-parter.
yeah. So, yeah, I think that's cool. I'm on board. I've been saying rather than a game or the story in the game, I would be perfectly fine if they just bundled in a 2-hour animated movie to begin with. That's what I've been kind of preaching for a while now. So if we get both, I'm okay with that. If we have a story mode with chapters, fine, that's fine. But I still want an animated movie because I just want a new Mortal Kombat movie, and I think animated is going to lend itself to better quality than a live action film. So
Yep, I agree.
yeah, so that'll be cool. Excited. Temp, are you excited for this at all?
No, I'm not. But I
All
think
right.
Just gotta
Tell me more about the functions.
GG's. I'm not against it by any means. I think Warner Brothers has at least the animation side of Warner Brothers has a healthy understanding of what DC fans want. I still think it's kind of early for MK. I think if the comic proved anything is that they don't quite understand what MK fans want yet. I think they thought we wanted to see all these B-list characters die in dumb situations. So I'm hoping that
I mean,
they
the
can
thing
play
about
catch
working
up,
with
but...
the MK1 and 2 roster is you can't kill too many of them off if you're trying to actually tell the story right.
You'd think.
I'm not sure if that's what's happening here, though. I mean, I think it's possible, but I don't know if we're seeing it in MK1. I don't know there's any source material for this. This could be like Scorpion's Great Adventures or some shit like that. I have no idea what this is, so...
You know what would be hilarious if it's a 2-parter, and like part 1 is the Mortal Kombat tournament, and then part 2 is what the Lin Kuei and Shirai Ryu were doing while all of this happened. It's the Scorpion and Sub-Zero part that's unrelated.
Yes.
I mean, that would be weird, but I would like a Mythologies adaptation.
Seriously.
I think all those things would be cool, but I just have no idea what we're getting. I just have no clue.
If anything.
Or if it's going to be done
Yes.
right. Yeah, it could be canceled for all we know already. So it's hard to get excited for this. And the comic, I'm not over it, so it's going to take a little while, but I hope it's good. I'm definitely cheering it on very hard.
I mean, the comic was beholden to being a tie-in, and like I said, based on the cast list, it seems very likely this is not an 11 thing.
I don't think it's an 11 thing, but I'm not sure if it's an MK1 adaptation either. If there's structured source material, I think there's a good chance this could be awesome. But I have no idea. I just have no clue what they're going to do.
I mean, my thought is if they're going to venture into animated film and they're really going to try and give this a good shot off their first go to prove that this can be successful, you either do it with the current timeline, like MK11 or follow up to MK11, which I think is unlikely, but that would be an option because then at least it gets people's interest in what's going on. Or what I think is more likely is you play the greatest hits. You do MK1 or 2 or 3 or whatever, and you start it off there, and if that's successful, then you tell the next story. And then if that's successful, then you can venture into like the crazy new stories being told through animated film. I think you're going to want to play it safe and tell a story that people actually have fond memory. The trilogy era is that.
Here's what I think about like why you would make MK1 or something with the first 3. It's not just the greatest hits. It's also the fact that when you bring a franchise to a new medium, you want to treat it as though you're introducing it to a new audience.
Right.
You want to explain to them what Mortal Kombat is.
True.
And you don't do that by starting in the middle.
I agree.
You guys are assuming a lot of logic is going on the other side.
It's cautious optimism in my
because it's the animation department, and they've made a lot of good stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
they've had a lot of practice with that, though. They're still kind of new to this Mortal Kombat thing.
DC or Batman, though, it's don't push all of your junk into this yet. Just go like half.
I'm half. Right. I'm only half hard.
And then save the whole for next time. Just half right now.
It's too late. I have torn off the junk and I'm throwing it down a hallway.
I mean, look, when I take that attitude towards the game, Cyborg's all like, no, be optimistic, though.
Yeah, I mean, that's why we gotta harness this. Be happy, be optimistic.
This is the one time I'm excited for something.
Be cautious. It's you gotta have cautious optimism. That is the best way to do it.
Don't go all the way to the balls.
I'm duffel bagging at best. I gotta be honest here, but I'm excited for it, but I don't by any means count this as confirmed. So I think that's a good way to go.
Well, it's definitely not confirmed. That's like
definitely not confirmed.
True, right?
Definitely not confirmed. I don't think until it's officially an announcement.
This is a leak from a site that has had their leaks confirmed.
Okay, so right now it's confirmed with a K.
Yes.
We're waiting on confirmed with a C.
No, we're waiting for a confirmed with a dollar sign.
Ooh.
As long as
hopefully a release date.
Yeah, actually, if we get an official announcement, like an official press release with a release date, that would be a confirmation. That's what I'm looking for. But yeah, I think if we do get a confirmation, I think it's going to be sooner rather than later. I don't know how quickly they confirm leaks like this, but you're going to, once again, you're going to ride that wave. And why not?
I mean,
when everybody's talking about
that
Mortal
Red
Kombat.
Sun thing was like a day, but that was because it was a voice actor confirming it, not the actual studio.
Right. So, anyways, that's the animated movie. Talked about the pros and cons and optimism and potential not happening, all that good stuff. So, the next thing and last thing I really want to discuss here is last final predictions on the Mortal Kombat reveal event. Now, we had done this back before E3, like one of our last episodes before E3, so it's been not a year, but around like 9 months since then. So I figured we'd revisit that because we made some predictions before any E3 potential stuff came up, and obviously our predictions were relating with the knowledge we had at the time. We were thinking it was going to be revealed at E3 or right before E3 with a cinematic trailer, then gameplay at E3, and then we'd have our typical year-long cycle. Well, that's not the case anymore, so now I will share what people basically predicted back then, just so we can kind of see how that matched up and ended up turning out. Basically, if any of it came true based on the reveal trailer we actually did end up getting. But as far as the reveal event, now we are working with new information in a completely new scenario, so I figured we'd essentially redo that. And this is like I said, this is our last time to really put our chips on the table, make those predictions before the lid comes off, because this reveal event seemingly is going to touch upon almost all aspects of the game. So it's going to be a lot easier to know what we're getting. Man, I'm excited for that roster fantasy. I'm going to beat your ass. Anyways, we need to come up with a prize for that. There's 8 of us in it. If we all chip in like $5 or just whatever.
I think you should be modest with your prize, considering I'm the one who's going to win it.
Look, you have an early lead. You got an early lead because of 2 characters. The gameplay reveal event is going to completely change everything. So that's where all the points are at. So
we'll see. It's a pretty commanding lead.
You just got you just got your points up front with Khan and Scorpion. See, now it's like all the rest of us. Now we get our points. Except for D4. He's pretty fucked. Where is that guy, anyways? He just kind of disappeared. Hopefully you're all right out there somewhere.
He busy.
Yeah. Living life.
He's not here when he's here.
Yeah, he is technically always set on away on Discord. He'll be typing and it still says away. All right.
Someone should check on him, though, really.
Yes. Smoke Man will know.
Poke.
Okay, so here's the predictions that we had before E3. So I'll just run through these. We each did 5. Django was not on that episode, so it's just 4 of us. The predictions... Is that funny to you?
He can have some predictions this time. He's a little funny.
All right.
You know.
It's like, here, Django, let us open our Christmas presents. Sorry, we didn't expect you to be here, so...
It's okay.
You can just...
fine.
I would hope all of us have been in that situation where you're like at somebody else's family's house for Christmas and you're like, oh, yep, I'm just watching people
honestly,
enjoy things.
I'm used to it. It's good.
It's funny. So
First time.
Starting with Razor, he said, and this was including the reveal trailer itself and the gameplay at E3, so it's kind of a combo. That's why we're eliminating half of that, because we already got a reveal trailer. But Razor said the reveal trailer will be 2 characters fighting, and they will look rubbery, and people will hate the music. So
I was part of
Damn.
So this is only his first one. So just analyzing that, it had 2 characters fighting, so that was correct.
Technically 2.
2. It did have more characters shown, but it did only have 2 characters fighting, and they will look rubbery.
They will not look rubbery, I will admit.
So he was wrong on the rubbery bit, and then people will hate the music. He was dead on.
Oh my god, did they ever?
All of it.
Okay, and then Razor says the demo at E3 will have 6 characters. Obviously, that's changed, so that's kind of null and void at this point. That's why we're redoing some of these. Mechanic.
I mean, you can carry it forward.
Well, not really, because we're like 8 months later now. Like at that point, you would expect.
I mean, just from E3 to the reveal event.
Well, I mean,
it'll have at least 6. I still think I'm gonna say it has more than that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can't. I would expect things to have changed basically based on the short reveal cycle.
So since we're closer, there'll be more
time because MKX's reveal had 6.
Yeah, I mean, a year out, they're going to show less than they're going to show 3 months out, I guess was my point. But anyways, so he also said there will be a mechanic that will let you choose your character's special moves, more like variations than gear. That's pretty damn close to custom variations sounding to me.
Well, if we're right about variations, I think that's accurate, but we're not 100% yet. But I think that's going to be very close to the truth.
Right. So I thought that was cool. Like going back and reading these, or listening to these, I was like, huh, that sounds kind of accurate. We will see Sub-Zero, and Razor won't like his costume. We did not see Sub-Zero yet, but this was one of those that would have carried over.
Not like his costume.
Yeah, this is one that will technically carry over to the gameplay reveal. And then he said 1 to 2 new characters revealed. So I think he was thinking the gameplay reveal, which once again that could be accurate as well based on this email leak.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have Shad. He said the trailer will have music none of us like. He also said the same thing.
Yeah,
which is very right. He said they will wait.
It doesn't exactly take Chronica to predict that here, though.
Right. He said, they're going to wait to show gameplay for a while longer after the initial trailer. So I guess a month after the initial trailer is when we're getting gameplay. So
yeah,
kind of accurate. He said basically the longer version of that, I only wrote the shorter. You thought that we were going to be teased for a couple months before they gave us the actual gameplay. They were going to stretch it out a bit more and build it up. So you're technically right to a degree.
In a sense, although I'm very, very wrong about the time they're teasing us with. Because, holy shit.
Yeah. It
still trying to process this.
really took a turn. A bunch of characters featured in the reveal trailer. A lot of characters at once. You were basically saying that we'd get something on the lines of Armageddon. We just get a shit ton of characters revealed all in the reveal trailer.
And dead wrong.
You might still be right.
Well, I mean, we got the reveal trailer.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the gameplay trailer.
He was talking about the reveal trailer itself.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, he was wrong.
He was wrong.
Totally wrong. Keep telling me how wrong I was. Wrong.
My own tears make nice lubricant.
Well, he wasn't right.
Superman will save wrong!
Yeah, I love that part. Okay, so your fourth prediction was Dark Raiden will be the main focus in the trailer. I thought that was somewhat accurate. Yeah, I would say he was pretty much the main focus. Lastly, number 5, you said a character will die in the trailer in spectacular fashion, and we did get that twice over.
Hell yeah.
God, the time lady just gave you guys a glimpse into the future here.
Yeah, I know.
Shit,
Here's my...
Someone does a fatality.
I mean, we're not really going out on a limb with most
Some of
these.
them
No,
were.
you're not.
Some of them were, but yeah, some of like someone dies, obviously not to. But anyways, okay, so
safe stuff is always the safe bet.
My 5 were at least one 3D era character not in 9 or X will be in the gameplay reveal. Not really relevant currently. Tag team will be shown. I don't really have faith in that anymore. The main gimmick of the game will be shown in the reveal trailer / gameplay reveal. I think that was pretty accurate in the reveal trailer. I think once we see what the gimmick is fully, obviously gear and variations and the weapons, however they play into it, whatever.
Yeah, there's clearly a couple of little gimmicks.
The crushing blows, yeah. Either sub or score. I said either sub or Scorp will be left out of the reveal trailer as well as the gameplay reveal. It won't feature both. So I don't think... I mean, we didn't get sub in the reveal trailer, so I was right about that. And
We got 2 scorpions.
yeah, I'm not sure about the gameplay reveal quite yet.
Covered
And
with
then-
scorpions.
My last one was 8 characters will be shown off for initial gameplay reveal, and among the characters will be something for everyone. Trilogy, 3D era, MKX new, etc. Okay. So mine were pretty much more so on the gameplay reveal side, so they could still hold up. The Temp's predictions were Fujin will be in the gameplay reveal.
Oh, man.
More colors, more vivid, less grays. He was right about that.
Mm-hmm.
Sick.
No brand new characters shown off in the reveal. That was incorrect. 'Cause we
Yeah,
did get
wrong about that, yeah.
no returning beards. Characters that had beards in MKX will not have a beard in MK11.
I'm right so far.
Scorpion did not have a beard in the reveal trailer.
I'm doing good.
Yeah.
I mean,
We
he
didn't
has.
see
Oh, yeah, he
the
did get his
mythology
mask back.
scorpion.
Yeah, his mask got broken off, the one that Raiden killed, and
No
he
more
didn't
The
have
other
a
one
beard.
might have a beard.
Squeaky clean.
You
We
did.
don't know yet.
You said that characters basically that because you thought it was gonna basically any character that had a beard in MKX wasn't gonna have a beard in MK11, but other characters could technically have beards.
That's true. I wasn't against new beards. Just
Is it a complete beard reversal like bearded katana?
No, I don't think so.
Cassie Cage is gonna have a beard now.
The bearded
Okay.
lady.
You
And
know,
then
I just like realized if Noob Saibot has a beard under that thing, it looks fucking weird, doesn't it?
dude, reptile with a chin strap. Fuck yeah.
I don't think oil can grow a beard.
Man, if fucking Fujin's playable and he has a beard, that's gonna be sick.
Well, it's like dripping
You know what? I
oil.
feel like every character should have beard gear.
Every
Beard,
character?
if you will.
I would like Goro to have a beard. He can look like his dad in most of the comics. He usually has a beard, right? Gorbak?
Yeah, he has like the Amish, just the chin and like everything but the
Yeah.
mustache.
Just give Goro like the bit, like, you know, has like a little Viking beard. It's like has the braid going down low
Goro
and
could look
shit.
good with a beard.
He could. I'm into it.
That was my college beard. It was everything but the mustache.
I don't
I
know
don't
if it's a
recommend
great
it.
look.
Hot.
It's a fire hazard.
What the hell? Okay, so the last one for Temp was Temp will absolutely love the trailer and be incredibly hyped for the game after the gameplay reveal, specifically. So that might hold up. We'll see what we get.
I think it will. I'm still fairly optimistic on that.
All right, so those are all of ours there. So now let's run through our new ones. And we're all doing 3 rather than 5 because there's obviously not a reveal trailer to speculate about. I mean, I guess there technically are going to be potential reveal trailers of the story variety and so on and so forth. So
there is a stream at 11, right?
yes,
At 11 o'clock
so
on
it's
that day?
11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So
Maybe I'll jump in here at 11, talk about shit while you guys are there being cool and looking at shit with your eyeballs.
doing
So
shit.
like 2 p.m. for you East Coasters.
Yes. All right.
I'll set my alarm.
Yeah, set your alarm.
All right, so here we go. We can go one by one like we did originally. That way no one blows their load all at once. Yeah, so you're going to have to edge for a while. All right, Shad, go ahead and lead us off.
Hot dog is all the way down that hallway. Could just blow the load right away. Okay. I think
hungry.
we're going to get 3 classic stages shown to us.
Okay,
3.
I'll keep track.
Possibly
of these.
less, but no more.
3 classic stages. So you're saying
Maximum.
3 classic stages or less? Because that's not really a prediction.
Yeah, he's saying 3 or less.
3 or less.
0 is less, so
I think the safe number is 3.
Okay, we'll say
Wait.
3 or more, I would assume, is what you mean.
Okay, okay. Fine.
So we can have
3
a
or more.
range?
3 or more.
I didn't know I could use a range in my answer.
I didn't know we could use less than our answer.
I didn't know I could be wishy-washy.
Okay.
Shad, we get like
Get this.
we get 4 classic stages. He's like, well, I'm wrong.
Well, we shall see character open bracket S close bracket.
Okay. So 3
Characters.
We will see character maybe more than 1.
Okay,
Yes!
so Shad's first one
Like
is
rats.
3 classic stages is his guess, potentially more, but we'll say 3 is the main what he's hanging his hat on there. All right.
Yep.
Razor, take us off with your first one.
Okay, my first one is I think we're going to see 8 characters in the reveal. Or
Exactly
the
8?
The demo.
8 characters in the demo itself. So there could be more in the
Okay.
trailers, but you're thinking
There
8
could be
characters
characters
playable.
in the trailer who aren't in the demo, yeah.
Okay.
The
Okay.
reason I say 8 is because MK9 had 8. Like Nightwolf and Sector, that build.
Yeah.
I think we will have Sub-Zero. I don't think we leave this event without seeing Sub-Zero.
Interesting.
We better not.
I don't know about that. I would actually, if they
Well,
actually
hold on,
said
hold on,
something-
hold on, hold
Yeah.
on.
Okay.
Because that leads me to my first one.
Just leash that guy.
Get back! Easy! Heal, Tim! Heal! No,
Stay over there.
I only pulled you back because this is relevant to my first, so we can just kind of continue that. My first one was Sub-Zero will not be revealed.
You bitch.
I'm doubling down on what I said
All right.
before.
What's going
All right.
now?
So now continue
Either or,
what you were
one of us
saying,
wins.
Tim.
I like that.
I think it would be the hype as shit if Sub-Zero is one of the final reveals and he looks good. That last part's important. But like if they sit on Sub-Zero and he has like the swaggiest gameplay come like March 29th, I think that would be really sick.
Dude, I can't fucking do Injustice 2 again where I was like waiting around for like, who the fuck am I gonna play in this video game? And then it's Damien. And I waited so long for that shit. Don't make me do that in Mortal Kombat. I'm always so secure with Mortal Kombat. It's like I got Sub-Zero to fall back on.
We've never had like a Sub-Zero reveal trailer though. Like not
That's
like
the thing though, like Ed's like all but said, right? He's even said it, like, you know, there's always gonna be a Scorpion and Sub-Zero in every Mortal Kombat game. So
Yeah,
I
it's
feel
not
like,
a mystery. You can't like tease.
Yeah, I don't-
Maybe there's no Sub-Zero. Nobody
Well,
will go
well,
for it.
You
definitely hype.
you can hype it up because it's not necessarily you're not waiting to see if Sub-Zero's in the game. You're waiting to see what he looks like and what his gameplay is. So there's still tons of hype. So that's why I personally think he's going to be held off, is because I think they're going to show other characters that are hype, and I think you can hold Sub-Zero back a little bit. I think you can.
I don't phrase other characters that are hype.
Well, I mean,
I'm pretty sure
see.
Ed Boon has a vault filled
Sub-Zero
with
is
Sub-Zero.
kind of the only hype. I'm just joking.
okay.
all
I
right.
can picture it now. A cold Arctic plane.
I don't like that.
Footsteps. Close up on the kneecaps. Camera pans up. He's wearing the fur collar. He's
Dragon
wearing
babies.
the Shredder helmet. And then he takes it off and he's a fucking robot again.
I think you would notice.
No, he's just like the brain dome going on underneath there.
Again?
And then he takes that off, and it's just a broom in a little play outfit which falls to the side.
He takes off the helmet, and it's just another dragon egg.
He peels off his skin, and it's surprise meat's in the game.
I hope those
Yes!
dragons are... They better be in Mortal Kombat 11 in some capacity. Those fucking dragons better be in here, man.
All right,
Oh,
Temp, you're up next.
No.
What's your first?
You spooked him.
And I, yeah, he's gone.
Oh fuck! Am I gonna mute this whole time?
I
Yes,
wrote,
maybe.
and to be fair, I wrote my predictions not looking back at what I had said before, so I just doubled down on Sub-Zero, I guess, just happenstance.
Just commenting on your selection, I think I would not surprise me. I don't know if I put money on it, but I think Ed Boon has this vault that's just filled with "Where's Sub-Zero guys" tweets. So like, I think he's gonna unload with all sorts of trolls, and he's had it planned since like January of last year. So
I just
I
think it
it's
would
possible.
be boring. Don't get me wrong, I love Sub-Zero. He's my favorite of the ninjas. I'm excited to see him and see his gameplay, absolutely, and his design. It's just you
Give him
gotta
the red carpet.
you gotta cycle. You gotta cycle these things. To me, it's not as exciting if I go to the reveal event and we get Scorpion, Raiden, Sub-Zero, like the same people we always see. To me, give us some of the ones we always see, but also show us some things we haven't seen before. So I would rather they hold off Sub-Zero, make him the one that we wait a little bit longer, and this time just throw somebody else that we're not expecting
bus.
right in front of us.
it's a nice thought, but I think we're probably going to be walking out of here having seen him.
Look, it's
It wouldn't be the worst
I
thing in
agree with
the
the
world.
sentiment, though.
All right.
I think we should hype up Sub-Zero. I think we should kind of throw out the red carpet for once for the guy, because
This is a lot of controversy. I'm getting nervous.
Well, you know what? Let me say my third prediction because
No. No,
What's the third thing?
you don't get
It's
to jump
connected.
ahead of the line.
I actually think around
All right. That was a little
I actually
obnoxious,
think-
but no, you need to stop. You need to stop it right now.
All right, fine.
You hold that. You
I
hold
need
that
an
for now.
adult.
Temp.
There's a process
All right.
here.
My prediction is either in the demo or not the demo, they will reveal 3 3D era characters, and one of them will be Fujin.
3D era characters.
That's what I like to hear. Someone really just flopping their dick on the table. Just say so. Yeah, no. Listen,
So-
there's a good chance you're going to be wrong, and you're not afraid.
Tell him about
at all.
Kintaro again.
I mean, you gotta at least go.
Django is in the same conversation as the rest of us.
You gotta at least go bold with
man.
one of your predictions. So I like that.
What the fuck did you say? You said like Mataro. You would rather have
It
Mataro
was
than Fujin.
Kintaro.
Or
He
something?
said he thinks Kintaro will be in this
You
game.
said no. You said
I do
something
think
like
Kintaro is default roster. Kintaro, I do think, is going to be the game's default roster.
Someone said that and it wasn't me?
that. No, it was this motherfucker right over here. It was Tim. Like
Yeah.
I know you said something about Mataro.
You're a brave man, Temp, and
I was going to say would make his
Godspeed.
legs DLC. That's what I said about Mataro.
I don't think that was it. I remember being way more pissed.
I don't remember. I say a lot of things about Mataro, but I don't think I say anything too controversial.
I
tend to,
whatever. If you want Kintaro over Fujin, man,
Legs variation, that's right.
boy.
you know, I've been playing so
yeah.
much Red Dead lately, and like,
Ooh.
it's such a spontaneous thing to see all the horses just taking shits, and I'm like, this is exactly why Shao Kahn does not want Mataro in his staff meetings.
Oh God, you're right.
It just happens.
wouldn't
He has no
either.
control over it. Balls of poop all over the floor.
I mean, that's fine. I'm cool.
I think that should be Kintaro's like primary job. He's like the janitor for centaurs. You just get rid of them all. They're bugs, and he's the exterminator. Kill them all, Kintaro.
Also
I mean,
think
his
it's
track
very
record
odd.
there is not very good, it would seem.
Isn't that the lore? Like he was all killing centaurs
the lore
and
in 9 is that he got his job by killing a whole bunch of centaurs in the arena. But the lore is also that because he lost in MK2, Shao Kahn went, okay, the centaurs are in charge now.
and then they didn't do very well either.
Well, no, that was a technical limitation.
Well, listen. Point is, really? Kintaro over Fujin?
Oh no, Fujin's in there. I never said Fujin wasn't in there. What?
Kintaro and Fujin.
No, Kintaro and Fujin. The cat.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, I thought Django said Motaro.
Whatever. Okay, we got it. Cool. Something fucked up. What was your prediction? Can you restate your prediction?
3D Mortal Kombat characters, and one of them will be Fujin for the reveal somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I really hope you're right because I don't want to eat that newspaper.
I do want to clarify something about that. When you say 3D era characters, one being Fujin, does that mean the other two are going to be 3D era characters that have not been brought back in 9 or X? So it's not counting Kenshi, not counting Bo, or do you count those in your?
If I was a bet, okay.
Are you including MK4
right now? On my Word document, when I wrote this shit down, I only put 2, but I accidentally said 3, and I was like, fuck, I didn't want to go back on it. But I'm sticking to it. And I think Kenshi will be one of them. I think Fujin, Kenshi, and probably Lee May. That's not technically my prediction, but those are my guesses. But I do firmly believe we will see multiple 3D era characters.
And you're assuming that MK4 is part of the 3D era.
You know, that's a good point. I do that for... It's the same reason I call it MK9. It's really MK8 to me. But I don't give a fuck anymore, so I just call it MK9. That's kind of how I feel about the 3D era. I don't think MK4 should be kind of thrown in with the 3D era. That I really feel like MK4 is categorically its own thing in terms of style. It should not be lumped in with
Deception. Talking about
Art.
roster, we throw MK4 in with the 3D era because really what we should be calling it is the category of games Ed doesn't like.
It's a convenience, yeah. It's basically just a convenience. It's the forgotten days.
Yeah.
I mean,
so
they've
are
done
you
that.
Including it in your prediction?
Yes, because he said one will be Fujin, so that by default means MK4.
Not including mythologies, though.
I would put my PayPal on the line for Fujin. I do think he's going to show up January.
Oh, well, okay.
So yeah, let me. If you want to place bets, I'm over here.
Place your.
I'll be here all night, guys.
I don't have a
Freddy
good
versus
history.
Jason. All right, Django, you're number
Do you
one.
want to eat a newspaper with me, sir?
No.
The sound of two people eating newspaper at the same time.
He should have to eat an issue of the MKX comic that has a lot of Kintaro scenes in it.
Fortunately, Shadaloo, I would rather lose real money than eat a newspaper.
Yeah, I would too.
Yeah, it's a lot easier.
I'm just saying,
Couple of clicks and you're done.
I admire the bravery, but gotta go in full ham.
I respect the YOLO, sir.
What's up, Jenga?
I respect your move. You're going in and you're going for pressure. I like it. I hope you're.
He's full rush down on the roster.
Oh yeah, and my other 2 I could be wrong on. I don't think I'm wrong about this stuff. At least 2, but I think there's going to be 3.
But wait, you said 3 3D era characters,
And one of them will be Fujin.
Are including MK4 in that 3?
Yes.
Okay. Just for the clarification, so we can make you eat shit later. Okay, we got it.
He's including MK4, and he's including ones we've seen before, like Kenshi.
We just want to make sure he's just trying to make sure that when Jarek is shown off, that we know how to draw that line.
All right, getting mad by the way. Well, anyway, yes, go
on. My first prediction is just Nightwolf is going to be playable.
In the demo?
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice.
Nightwolf.
And it's simple and not weird. I don't need to
feel like that
swing
is
for
the
the fences here. But it's good. Like that should happen.
I mean, I like Nightwolf.
I like Nightwolf too.
We all like Nightwolf.
We all like Nightwolf, and he should fucking be in the fucking video game and not standing around like a moron.
Doge costume
in hell.
In hell or out of, I don't care where he's standing. In, out of hell, in church. Just don't be a moron.
All right, Shad. Go back to you.
All right. Well, same thing as what you just said, but Shang Tsung instead of Nightwolf.
Ah, okay. Yeah, see?
All right.
I mean, I feel like that's a safer bet than Nightwolf. I don't know.
A little bit.
Safer, a little bit, but still on the verge.
It is. Yeah, it is. No, it's respectable. I'm in there. It's no Kintaro.
I just don't have the balls for that kind of thing, man. I
Me
love
neither. I don't think anyone should.
I had the balls, but I ran out of guesses. So
It's cool. It's fine, man.
they only gave me 3.
All right.
Hey, I mean, if you're right about Kentaro being there, you can choose the newspaper I'll eat if it's not there.
The thickest
I get to
newspaper.
pick the day, the calendar.
Coupons and the funny pages.
You can mail it to me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lace the shit out
I'm
of
gonna
that
send you a Daily Bugle.
You can choose how many times it's folded.
The smallest newspaper I can fucking find. Like, here you go, friend.
Damn.
Front page,
You guys-
Kentaro, threat or menace?
I want pictures. Pictures of Tiger Man.
Give me that. Somebody get me that. I want to read it. It's gonna be sick.
All right, Razor, you're up again.
Are you sure? Because this is my last. This is number 3.
No, this is your number 2.
No, my number 2 was Sub-Zero will be at the thing.
I didn't hear you say that.
How did you
so-
squeeze that in
Either.
there?
I yelled
Because
over
I didn't
you.
know we were doing one at a time.
I specifically yelled over you. I don't even remember you saying
My
Sub-Zero.
my first prediction was the demo will have 8 characters.
Okay.
My second prediction is one of them is Sub-Zero.
Okay, I thought that was like a combo thing,
No.
but that's fine. Sub-Zero is in the demo. Got it. Number 2. All right, I'll go then. So my number 2 is at the event. We're gonna know just from the live stream when they show off the gameplay. We're gonna find out what crushing blows are. No, I'm just kidding. It's like, there will be gameplay. No,
Entirely stupid.
my real prediction is there will be legacy in this game. To what extent, I'm not gonna give an actual percentage because one, how do you even? I don't think anybody's gonna be 100% legacy, but I think some characters are gonna have more legacy than others.
You mean reuse normals from the previous game?
Yes, meaning you're gonna have a Scorpion potentially that has a lot of the same stuff from MKX, and maybe they add 20% new or 30% new. I think we're gonna see a larger roster, so I think we're gonna see some legacy for certain characters. Not like to the extent where Injustice, where they were like the characters that returned almost all had like 95% legacy. I think it's gonna be less than that. I just think it's gonna be noticeable. I think you're gonna have some of the same normals and strings to save time on development, so that way they can get more people in there. So that's my guess, or my prediction, is that this game will feature legacy to some degree.
Sick.
Temp, you're up.
For my second prediction, I think there is going to be a very controversial redesign for one of the characters, and I think it's either going to universally piss off a lot of people, universally being everybody, or it's going to be extremely split. It's going to be very dividing. I think there's going to be one redesign that's going to
Those
very,
are two
like, polar.
completely
Really-
different things, though. Universal and divisive.
So it's going to be more polarizing, is what you mean.
I don't think it'll be universally positive, but I think there's going to be one extremely controversial.
I think he means something like Cyber Sub, where I mean, even that was almost universally divisive or almost universally hated, but it's still there's some people out there who will be like, but it's new and different.
And at the time, that pissed me off because there's people who quote claimed to like it back in the 2010, 2011 era did not want him to come back from MKX. I'm like, well, you're a fucking idiot then. Anyway,
I liked playing him.
man, I was thinking about that. Well, I'll save that story for another day. But
I mean,
yeah,
either way, he did come back. That's
He did come back from MKX. It's pretty
and
hype,
he is
actually.
Django's favorite Triborg variation, right?
Well, I mean, by default, that's not saying very much. But yeah, totally. Sub-Zero, Chinese Ninja Warrior,
Okay.
robot.
Jingo.
Whose turn is it?
You're up.
Oh, okay. Damn. Someone posted some sick shit. Okay. Are we at number 2?
Yeah.
Okay, number 2 is no tag mode.
Yeah. I'm
I think
thinking-
we already know for a fact there's no tag mode.
We
because
don't
the
know
game
that
is
for a
advertised
fact,
as
sir.
being
That
one
was
to
my
two
number
players.
3.
Yeah, we don't know that
Ugh.
for
It
sure.
would be 1 to 4 players on the advertisement if there was a tag.
It can be confirmed with a K, but it ain't confirmed with a C yet.
All right.
Well, Shad's up next. He said that's your number 3. Do you want to replace your number 3 with something else? We can skip you for a moment.
We
Stick
can
me
have
for a
the
moment.
same
I
one,
gotta think of
dude.
something else.
Okay.
Man, it's like wearing each other's dresses or some shit.
One of
Share.
us has to change. Razor, you're up.
Okay. So my number 3 is, I'm actually going to say, I think the 3, okay, so the demo, the 8 people, will be 3 trilogy characters, and I'm going to say Scorpion, Sub-Zero, and Raiden.
Okay.
3 MKX characters, like maybe Cassie, Kotal, whatever, and 2 new characters. That's my prediction for the demo. I think we will see more than that, like in video and stuff, like Ronda Rousey, Sonya, but I don't think she'll be in the demo.
Okay, so you're predicting, just to get that clear, 3 trilogy characters, which will be Sub-Scorpion, Raiden, and then 3 MKX newbies that were introduced, like Kotal,
well,
Cassie.
Not specifically, but like MKX and the 3D era as a group. Like, because Fujin could be in the trailer or the demo, for all I know.
So 3 MKX?
3 trilogy, 3 non-trilogy, and 2 new.
Okay.
2 new.
And 2 new. Got it. All right.
Oh no.
Yeah. I don't know.
Hulko?
Are we okay?
I don't know, man.
That's kind of sick.
That
I don't know.
Goro Hulk is something
Whoa.
else.
Too many fingers.
Whoa.
He does have too many fingers.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Kind of looks like Rip Torn if you shaved him.
Okay, so
Dear God.
here's the thing.
Bad influence, man.
My number
Guys-
3 originally, I'm gonna change, but I'll tell you what it was gonna be. It's a little too close to Razor, so I want to not double up on that. I was saying there's gonna be 1 trilogy, 1 3D, that was not an X, 1 MKX newbie, 1 new. Basically, there's gonna be the whole gamut. You're gonna have obviously MKX representatives. You're gonna have MKX newbies. You're gonna have somebody from trilogy that wasn't an X. You're gonna have somebody from 3D era that wasn't an X, and some new characters. So I figured they're gonna have a variety right out of the gate. But Razor kind of touched upon that, not exactly the same. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go bold here, and I'm just gonna say Garrus, whoever the fuck this character is,
Oh my God.
we're all universally gonna think this character is super, super awesome.
No, that's not your third one. Come on.
That's a little enthusiastic.
Everyone
not
already
unfair.
hates this character.
Well,
Like,
no, even if I like him, which I'm inclined to, just because he has a name that's not Chronica, I'm inclined to like him better automatically. Even if I like him, I'm not gonna be super excited for him. I like Tony Khan, but I'm not super excited for him.
Garrus is just gonna be super satisfying.
Garrus is the stupidest name I've ever heard in my life. It's like a
Super satisfying.
fucking Lord, what's that? Game of Thrones guy, George R. R. Martin's like reject name pile, Garrus. It's a stupid ass name.
It's not so
I hate
far
this
from that
character. It doesn't
Witcher
even
dude.
exist anymore. Fuck this character.
All right. Well, that's not really mine. Temp, go. Super satisfying.
Super satisfying. My number 3 prediction is that we will see Smoke.
Okay.
See him?
I like you.
See him in what capacity?
Like, is he gonna be playable, or is he just in a trailer?
I would say playable. I'm not as confident about the playable thing, but I think he's in the game. I think we'll see him in January at the reveal.
All right.
If he's actually called Enenra, do you
Still
read the
counts.
newspaper?
No, that's still Thomas Vibrata.
Okay. So if it's
Vibrata.
actually called Enenra, it doesn't count and you're wrong?
I like the way you say his name.
Tomas Vibrata?
Vibrata, like vibrato. I like it. That should be
That's his actual last name.
Yeah, that's how you say it.
I think it's Verbata, no?
Yeah, it's Verbata. There's
Well,
not
yeah,
another
he's
R in there.
rolling the R a little too hard.
But
Yeah.
listen, if you want to make it like vibrato, I like that. Vibrata.
I'm trying to be sincere, like Hernandez. I'm just trying to
Vibrata
do it
sounds
right,
like
so.
a designer line of purses.
It sounds a little bit like the word bravado. I like
I
that.
like this fan fiction that's developing.
It's smoky enough. It'll be smoke.
Smoke.
Although I will be
Smoke
pissed if he's called. If it says Enenra on his like fucking life bar, I would be pissed.
That's not gonna happen.
I'd be very sad.
That is not gonna happen.
Okay, I think I've got a third.
That's a good one.
We definitely don't need 4 smokes at this point.
I want cyber smoke. I want a ninja. I want human smoke.
I want nano smoke. Fuck all that.
I want
shit.
garbage
Just
man
fucking-
pants smoke. Yay!
Look, if Gear doesn't let me make all of those,
Nano smoke.
cannot cap higher than 8 out of 10. It's not
Like-
going to hit.
Let's be fair. If there was going to be one community acquainted with the gear options, it's the smoke community.
Yeah, probably.
Someone's gonna be crying, man.
It'll be like the reverse Injustice Aquaman situation. You can't put pants on him. You just can't. He just never has pants. You can only put different loin guards on him, and it's horrible.
No, for real though, if we can make Shaolin monks smoke, I'm never leaving my house ever again.
Ooh.
That is an underrated smoke. It's not my favorite, but it is definitely unsung.
Stop making me more disappointed about things.
It's definitely my
Sorry.
favorite human smoke.
I'm gonna. Now I want it.
Okay.
Who's up next? What's happening?
We're going back to Shad because he got his number 3.
All
what's
right.
up, Chad?
So yeah, you guys have not been wrong in saying a lot of my predictions have been a little bit safe. So go big or go home.
Bully him.
Base roster Scarlet.
Okay. Okay.
So you're saying Scarlet's going to be revealed in some capacity?
That's
Mhm.
that's a
That'd
really
be
good
sick. I'd
prediction
love
right
that.
there.
Well, you know.
You gotta have one YOLO moment. This is it for me.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Brave.
What's worse than that can happen? I'm wrong.
You're brave,
I'm already
sir.
reading a fucking newspaper if my seat choices and there. So I mean, and no, I'm not making more stupid bets on this one either. This is just me making a crazy guess. That's right, I am a badass, Snake Eyes. You know it.
Look at that fucking smoke. That dude is tight.
I love it because his mask is actually kind of deception inspired, and we never
Yeah.
really saw that again.
It's
Yeah,
like
he
a Power
actually
Ranger.
looks like smoke, like other versions of smoke combined.
And fucking Triborg didn't even get his own fucking mask for smoke. I hate it. Anyway.
Let's not talk about Triborg. Triborg is going to be on the playable roster at the demo.
You've already had your 3.
I have not actually, sir.
Oh, then is that your 3rd?
It is if it's my. Is it my turn?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Okay, no, that's not my third.
Then it's not your turn.
God damn it!
Just kidding. Go ahead.
My third is that I am going to thoroughly.
Are you making this up as we talk?
Hey,
Are you repeating the question to delay your answer?
I'm
he
going
is.
through the emotions I'm going to be feeling, and it's choking me up because I'm getting pissed. I'm going to fucking hate the character select theme.
The select screen?
The character select theme.
Oh, theme.
I think it's likely we're gonna hate the whole soundtrack.
Listen, this is my number 3. I'm gonna hate it, and I'm gonna fucking hate everyone. They're putting me out of business. Like, there's a finite number of character select themes I can remake, and they need to keep making them. Can't fucking remake the Mortal Kombat X theme. What is the
Think
fuck
of
is
it as a
that?
challenge, though.
God damn it. No, I'm gonna hate it. It's gonna suck. Or it's not gonna be there. It's gonna be one of those two. Which is still sucky.
All right.
There's not enough music fucking predictions and talk about and discussion and people caring about things. No wonder they don't fix anything. You gotta talk about it if you want it to get better, people. Tweet ad right now.
Okay. Here's my real number 3. I was stalling so I can think of one, like a legit one.
Well, it better be good after all.
All right, so you gave me a thought with the select screen. So one that's up my alley instead of music is I think the select screen will feature a vertical roster this time. They're going to go back
Ooh.
to the MK9 style where it's vertical and Deadly Alliance. I feel like they've been rotating it with each game. Even MK9 and Injustice had the vertical, whereas MKX and Injustice 2 had the horizontal. So I think they're going to go back with MK11 to vertical. And I think not only is it going to have a vertical roster, it's going to be colorful, it's going to be vibrant, there's going to be character backgrounds, and it's going to be super satisfying.
Super
Right.
satisfied.
I think
they've never been.
I think the characters on the screen are going to have more personality than they do in X.
Well, yeah, you're probably right. I don't think that NRS has ever been very creative with their select screen layouts. I guess you don't really have to be, but actually, that's not true. I like the Injustice 1 character select screen. That was kind of fun. But now it's just like, oh, do you want to put them at the bottom or do you want to put them up the middle? There's only 2 choices, motherfucker. I hope that they prove me wrong, but they probably won't. You're probably right. It'll probably be vertical. If they do it again on the bottom, like 3 games in a row,
Yeah.
I'm going to be disappointed.
Yeah, no, you got to mix it up. Okay, so recap real quick. So we have Shad with 3 classic stages or more. Shang Tsung is playable in the demo, and Scarlet's going to be revealed for the roster somehow.
Whew.
Razor, 8 characters in the demo playable. Sub-Zero's in the demo. 3 trilogy characters, Sub-Scorp and Raiden. 3 non-trilogy and 2 new characters. Mine are Sub-Zero will not be revealed at the event. There will be some legacy gameplay, more from some than others. And the select screen will feature a vertical roster, will be colorful, filled with personality for the characters, individualized, and going to be super satisfying. Temp. There's going to be 3 3D era characters. One will be Fujin. A character redesign will be very polarizing, mostly negative. And Smoke will be playable. Django. Nightwolf is going to be playable at the demo. No tag mode. And will hate the character select screen theme.
That last one was pretty safe, wasn't it?
Yeah, you. That was just like.
Well,
when
I had
was the
another
last
one.
time they've had a really good one?
Like,
If
there's
you want to
almost
switch it
no-
out, go for it.
Well, see, that's the thing. I don't know if I want to
Go
switch
bold.
it out, 'cause
Go big.
Nah, 'cause
Just
I
say
don't wanna
something
fucking-
insane.
I'm not that kind of person, dude. I'm not a big gambler. Like I actually don't want to eat a newspaper. So like, I don't really feel motivation to make a big claim. But if I was going to, I would have said my runner-up, which was there will be a new ninja character.
New ninja
That's
character.
a
Your new
thing.
number
But
3.
Nope,
Oh,
nope, because
Christ.
that's not going to happen. I'm going to be sad because it's not going to happen.
New
and so that's
ninja
why.
character. Number
Does
3.
Wu Lei count as new?
Wulei?
The Tengu guy from Armageddon, the orange one.
That's what Quan Chi says when he does moves.
Yes, but the guy's name is Wu
There's
Lei.
a guy in Armageddon's Conquest mode whose name is actually Wu space Lae. Lai.
I don't remember this guy. Can
He was
someone
an
post a
NPC.
picture of him? And no, he doesn't count because obviously he's not new. Like I feel like that kind of goes
Fair
without
enough.
saying.
I just wanted to know for sure.
When I say new, I mean new.
Does Chrome count as new?
New.
Dude, Chrome is on my list for fantasy
New.
draft.
I'm hearing a lot of more mouths being opened.
If you can, if you can say, does X count? It doesn't count.
Fair enough.
Just
I just have a question, Django.
Chrome's never been in a
being
game.
whores.
Tremor was technically new.
New. What? What's the
Wait,
question?
so Django,
Yeah.
If Fujin's in the game, are you mating Fujin?
Dude, you should know better than to ask me stupid questions like that. I gotta touch him first. But if Fujin's in the game, he's probably gonna be my first one to touch. And to see if I like him. And if I like him, then, you know, that it's kind of sad for the other guys because they won't get as much of a chance. Because everyone's like, oh, I'm already good. I'm all good here. I'm covered up. I got Fujin. You know, so we might have another MKX situation where Sub-Zero doesn't get to my number 1 spot. Which is fine because Fujin's never in a fucking video game, so he can have the number 1 spot.
I hope Fujin is the best character ever to be in a fighting game because I don't want to fucking deal with Clone ever again.
Okay,
So
noted.
That
I'm
was
definitely going to have a pocket Sub-Zero with the clone just for when I fight.
You're a pocket.
Well, you know, you kind of walked into it.
So am
You
I
walk
to
into the
understand
pocket.
that if Takeda comes back, Jungo's not gonna?
That might be category.
I'm going. No. Yeah, that's my thing. If Fujin's not in the game, I'm probably and Takeda is. I'm probably gonna touch Takeda
I
first.
just how many NJPs am I gonna eat?
As many as it takes. As many as I can too. Man, I'm looking forward to see if his NJP is still like it was. That'd be sick, but I don't know. We'll see. Doesn't matter if I don't have NJPs. I'll fucking whack you with something else.
Yeah, Yeah, but you won't be as good at it because you won't be playing someone who's broken.
I'm broken. Okay, he's broken.
He's pretty fucking good. He's pretty good.
Oh god, he makes me block high a
Easily
lot.
top
He's
10.
broken.
Possibly top 5. He's pretty fucking good.
And if he is top 5, like his what was it? Ronin is his best variation, right? I don't even know if that has the engine.
It's good, but I mean, they're all fucking good, dude. They're all really good.
Don't try to fucking anti-downplay Takeda with me. Like he's character.
I don't have to. The community did it for me.
Toxic community. I don't care what they say, man.
Toxic.
Well, then why do you care if Ronin's the best one?
I don't care. I'm just saying, like you're saying the thing, and I don't know if Ronin has the NJP. He might. I don't know because I don't play Ronin. I play fucking the good one.
There
I
you
kind
go.
of want to learn Lasher though. Lasher.
You play the one that pisses me off, so
I play the one that's fun.
I think we all play a character that pisses you off, Razor, to be fair.
Probably. Listen,
Yeah,
man.
that
If it was MK9, like I played Cyber Sub to piss you off. So
Cyber Sub didn't really piss me off though. He was fair.
Man, you know, that's the funny thing about MK9 low tiers, dude. Like, people are like, oh, that character's so trash. But in MK9, like, I never feel relieved when I go into ranked and I see someone pick a low tier. It's like,
Cyber
oh,
Sub
thank
was
God.
not low tier though.
Well,
Cyber Sub was a sleeper buff character.
He was just dumb. Like, he had problems, but he was the most brain. God, I saw a really good player
He was
eliminate
nutty,
me and eliminate someone else in my pool at Evo with Cyber Sub. It was
Yeah,
so-
Cyber Sub is a character that'll fucking sneak up on you.
Like, same thing with Noobside Bot. Like, Noobside Bot is a trash character, but I'm never relieved when I see someone pick out. Like, when I see
Oh,
Noobside
God,
Bot
no.
in 9 ranked, I'm like, oh my God. I want to
Man,
go with
yeah.
this
Well, because you know
random
you're just going to
bullshit.
get endless, like, the running clone, and then when you're finally adapting to it, then he's just going to do the teleport slam.
But,
God,
you know,
it's just-
Tim,
oh.
It's 2 notes
don't-
for that character.
it's kind of your own fault because you didn't know that Shake counters his projectiles, his clones.
Yeah, that
So
I blame Nightwolf for that, but
kind
I
of
would've fucking done
that
shit, dude. I
that was on
pissed about
that was on you. In a lot of ways, Smoke is like the anti-noob character.
Yes, actually, I think Smoke beats Noob pretty significantly.
Yeah.
To be honest with you.
Smoke
Um,
bombs, all that good shit.
That said, I think Cyber Sub beats Smoke, but no one
Oh yeah,
believes me.
Shake obviously is the main thing, but even Smoke.
Shake.
Smoke.
God,
Alright.
I hope that character's back.
I think Smoke has great chances.
He's
Yeah,
not even
I mean,
firebombing America.
other than, I mean, I have one thing we could run through, but I think we're done here unless you guys wanted to go extra innings or something. But
This
think
is
we're good.
episode 99. It's kind of a big deal.
all right, well, my
Yeah,
last.
whatever extra thing you have, we're not gonna get to it next week.
All right, well, my last thing was run through the roster of Mortal Kombat characters and give percentages of likelihood.
Whoa.
That's pretty
That sounds
elaborate.
like-
Yeah, that's
Can I take 5? Can I go to the bathroom?
that's a big order, sir.
I that's
Maybe
why
we
I
don't
said-
need to do that
I was like, I mean, we could always steamroll it and not take an hour to talk about each
How
one.
many characters? That's like 60 characters per
Yeah,
person.
you
Have
wanna
you
make
met
like-
us?
I mean, you could set a game limit on this. Like
It's just a
1 through
percentage.
4.
It's just a percentage.
Can I get some stuff out of my car? Like,
It's just
Most
some
of these
math,
you just
dude.
low percent and then move on. You don't have to have a
I don't
conversation.
want to give a
about it.
percent and not explain it though. Like that takes the fun out of it.
I mean,
Temp is the kind of listen. If Temp
like
is gonna do
100
something, he's gonna
numbers to
do it
pick
right.
from.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, like I said, it's up to you guys. That's why
I'm
I
just gonna
said it as an option.
I'm gonna do the EX shake to that suggestion.
Can we break it down to like 3, like yes, no, and maybe? Percentages is too much.
That's fine.
Yes,
we can do yes.
I don't
no,
like
maybe.
numbers.
Lol.
What's that?
Yes, no, maybe, and lol.
Lol.
It ain't gonna go any faster if we don't just do it.
I like lol.
Here we
All right, If
go.
we're gonna do it, I'll be back in 5 minutes. I want to get something to drink.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I should use the bathroom before this.
Oh, it's a Warrior Shrine break. I
Wow.
love these. These
Oh
are
my
great.
God.
Here we go. After these messages.
You get to do an intermission.
Some
So
of us
sweet.
gotta fucking work tomorrow.
Listen.
Mwah.
And we're back. Those for that download this, they missed the whole intermission, but we are back. And what we're going to do is go through the entire game's history of characters and just say yes or no on whether we think they're going to make it into Mortal Kombat 11. Not whether we want them in or not, just whether we think they'll get in, whether we think there's a good shot and all that good stuff. So, starting at the top here, Johnny Cage, I'm going to say yes. I think Johnny Cage makes this game. We need to develop an order here.
Wait. But before we start giving answers, does DLC count?
Yes, DLC counts. Basically, Are they going to be playable in this game one way or the other?
Hold on to your butts.
Okay, so let's just go with the order we're currently in Discord. So, Django, you're up.
Johnny Cage?
Yes.
Yes.
And just go down the line. Just see where you are on the Discord. It's alphabetical.
Oh, we have to look at ourselves.
Oh, you're not going to call us every time?
No, I'm not going to call us out just so we can move it through it quicker.
Okay, I'm going to say yes to Johnny.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, that's a unanimous yes. Kano, I'm going to say no, he does not make it.
No.
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 Nope.
My bad.
Are we all good? No? Okay.
Yep.
No? I'm just kidding.
Is that no all the way down the line?
Yeah.
Yep to no.
So far, we're all unanimous. Liu Kang, I'm going to say yes.
Yeah, oh, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a yes.
Uh-huh.
Raiden,
Man, we're fucking synergy here.
Yeah, Raiden, we already know. Scorpion, we already know. Sonya, I'm going to say just from the Rousey bit, yes.
No.
Oh.
I broke it.
Playable? No.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
He sounds that as he twirls a gun.
It would be Sonya.
Okay, so
Sonya.
that broke our streak here. We were about 50-50 as much as we can be. Sub-Zero, yes, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Better be.
Adoy?
Yes.
Stop.
I like Sub-Zero too.
Okay,
Yeah.
Goro. Yeah, or I mean no. Sorry, no on Goro.
Too late, dude. No take backsies.
Yo.
Oh, God. Yes.
No.
I just want it.
Nope.
No.
God damn it.
Shang Tsung, yes.
Yeah.
I think yes.
Hell yes.
Yeah.
You're just gonna do it differently each time, aren't you?
Well, I mean, it's how I gauge likelihood. I think he's got a good chance.
All right.
If anyone out there is recording for temp sound bites, now is the time.
Yeah,
You're gonna get 70 different variations of how he says yes or no. All right.
Yup.
Reptile, I'm gonna say yes, he does make it.
No.
I'm going to say no.
Interesting.
Yes.
Yes, I really want Reptile.
I think either through DLC or main roster, he's got to make it in. Okay. Starting with MK2, we'll reverse order. Temp, Baraka.
Yes.
What? You're reversing the order? God,
yeah,
fucking
Why,
me up.
yeah, why does he always do this?
Okay,
fucking it up,
we
dude?
won't reverse it. Baraka, I will say yes, he will make it in somehow.
No.
Fuck no.
That's a nope.
Still yes.
Yeah, I'm thinking DLC.
Keep the faith.
Jade,
No.
Get the fuck out of here.
Pretty confident yes.
I'm saying no. I don't care.
You seriously think she's not gonna be?
I'm saying no. I don't care.
That's not,
She's not in
what
the
we're
game.
doing here. We're
I'm
saying
saying
yes,
no.
or they're gonna be.
She's not in the game.
Okay, she's not in the game. Got it. Razor.
Yeah, definitely in the game.
Django, you're a goddamn fool! Yes.
I want to give 2 yeses, one for me and one for Django.
Okay.
Fine. Yeah, fucking Jade's butt story. Okay. Fucking she's in the game. God damn it.
All right, moving on.
story.
Moving
Tell
on
me
to
more.
Jax. Jax.
It's a good story.
I'm gonna say no.
No.
I'd like to say yes.
Hell yeah.
What was that, Chad?
Nope.
I'm going to say yes.
Kintaro, I'll say no.
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 Don't you say it, Tip.
Sadly, no.
Yes, I think he's in.
More of this Jade butt story.
Y'all can
All
say
right.
what
Yeah,
the
you do.
fuck you want. I think he's in
Look,
the
if-
game.
I'm gonna
Okay.
be so
Django gets
sad
to
you're
say
not
no to
on
Jade,
this.
then Temp totally gets to say yes to Kentaro.
All right, let's keep rolling. Let's keep rolling.
I just want to give you a hug for that, but you won't be there.
Give me the biggest forearmed hug, Shadaloo.
Kitana, I'm gonna say yes.
Yeah.
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 Kung Lao, I'm gonna say no.
Yes.
I'm gonna say no.
Yeah, probably.
I think so too. I think he's in.
Melina, I'm gonna say yes as DLC.
Oh, fuck no.
DLC's a possibility, but I'm gonna say no.
Yes on DLC.
This might be the only hard one. I'm gonna say no.
Noob, Cybot, yes.
Yeah.
He fucking better be.
Mm-hmm.
The people demand it, yes.
Yes.
Shao Kahn, obviously yes. And Smoke, I'm gonna say yes as well. I think he'll make it.
Better be, yeah.
It would be nice, yeah. Yes.
If he's not, people are going to die.
Yeah.
I think all three forms will be in. Yes.
This is that. All right.
I like how you think there's only 3.
All right.
Touche.
He's not even a character anymore. He's a mathematical equation and a religion.
He's a whole family.
Schrodinger's Tomas.
All right. That does it for MK2. Moving on to MK3. Male Chameleon, I'm gonna say no.
No.
Fuck no.
I take that as a no, Temp.
Unfortunately, no. I actually have been wanting male chameleon for a very long time, but no, I don't think he's in.
Oh God!
You don't care for the Shad?
I like how he's dying over it.
Oh, it hurts so much.
I could see him being like him or the female one as one of those like kind of the Tremor or Scarlet role, because I mean they've never really been that established in the games.
I hope that
You know
he's in
what,
a
though?
rain role.
Adam has a point. He's
Like,
always there. He's everywhere.
All right, moving on to
He's in the
Cyrax.
background waiting for his turn.
Moving on to Cyrax. My heart wants to say yes. I think he will make it in. I think him. Yeah, I don't even need to explain it. Yes.
Yes.
I say yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Ermac, I'm gonna say yes. Unfortunately.
I'm saying yes, fortunately.
I'm saying no.
Also no.
Definitely no.
Wow, I'm surprised.
You guys are going to be wrong.
I just think he's one of those that even he's just so damn popular and people love him so much that he's just going to keep going. Anyways, Cabal, that's a tough one on Cabal.
Ooh.
That one, honestly, is the hardest one so far. I'll say, I think yes, but as maybe like DLC or something. Purely gameplay pick.
I'm going to say yes. This is like my temp Kentaro. Yes. I want him to be in. My heart wants it.
He's possible, but I'm going to say no.
Yes. If not main, then DLC. Absolutely.
Yeah, he's way too popular. Yes, he's in.
Female Chameleon, no. It is on the Switch, though.
Dude, hell no.
Yeah, yes on the Switch version.
Agreed. Yes on Switch for old time's sake.
Fuck console exclusive characters.
No.
That's our thing, man.
She doesn't have a thing. She doesn't get to have a thing. She's not enough of a character to have a thing.
Well, I mean, my real answer is I think she'll be a cameo like Lee May in the last one or something.
Okay, that's
All right. Motaro, no.
No.
What was that? No, Superman's not here. No.
No.
Razor?
Mr. Horseman.
Yeah, no, it's no.
You
Fucking
know-
never again. Not once. Not until somebody else is running this franchise.
Shad?
The engine, she no good for the horse, man. No.
No. Temp?
Yeah, it's a no. I wish he was in, but no.
All right. Nightwolf, I'm going to say yes. I think he does make it in.
Hell yeah. Yes.
Well, let's say yes.
An optimistic yes.
I'll say yes.
Rain, I'm going to say no. I want him, but no.
No.
How about no, Scotty?
From the bottom of Ed's heart, giant no.
It's like an exercise in hate or something. Hate for the monster child that you created that you now come to despise. No.
I think precisely, yes. I think that's why Ermac is not in, is because Rain will be in. I think
Nice.
Rain is taking Ermac's
I think that he
I hope
should
you're
because of Prince's death. Like,
Yeah.
I would.
I
That's
would
what
too.
I would
Yeah,
do.
I
That
think.
would be.
I mean, I think we all would,
Yeah,
but we're predicting what Ed would do.
I don't necessarily think that he's not gonna make it in because Ed hates him. I just think he's just gonna miss that bus.
I don't think he would have been a cameo in the last game. And given the shitstorm that followed that, I think his chances are
That's
better
a
than
fair.
people think.
That's fair.
I know where to be. Your
I mean, it is main
weekend
roster or
lover.
bust for him, but Sector. I'm gonna say Sector is a yes, and I think maybe as like a DLC.
No.
I'm gonna say yes.
DLC, yes.
With Ketchup and Mustard being icons of the community, it'd be the biggest misstep
Oh, I
not to
forgot
put them
about
both
that.
in. They're in. They're both in.
Still no.
Shiva, no.
No. Come on.
Razor?
Razor.
Razor's typing his answer.
All right, Shad.
Yeah,
Wait.
she's just not loved. No.
No, she's
Razor.
not.
My answer is no.
Tab.
I'd laugh, but no.
Sindel, I'm gonna say this is a tough one, ish. I'm gonna say yes, maybe DLC.
In PC, not playable. No.
I don't think they'd do that twice.
Not you're not gonna fight her. She's just gonna be around.
Sure. Razor.
No. I hope no.
Shad.
God damn monster, but probably not no.
Tab.
I'm gonna say yes, but that honestly, that's a pain point for me. Like, I don't like talking about Sindel.
All right, we'll
He
move
loves
on.
Sindel.
Okay, Striker. I'm gonna say no.
Oh no.
No.
Yeah, that's pretty
No.
likely a no.
Surprise DLC, yes.
Surprise,
Interesting.
he is right.
That'd be cool.
I'll say no, but it'd be cool.
You know what? I'd like to see Striker's DLC just to see how little money he makes.
Oh, jeez.
Oh man, that'd be crazy.
It's Dinosaur Striker. It's just a T-Rex.
Yeah. Wearing a hat. And a
In a
baton.
little police cap. His
Glasses.
flashlight in his little paws.
All right,
He has to use both
Fujin.
arms to hold his gun. Yeah.
Or we're on to mythologies. Fujin, I'm gonna say yes. Yes.
Yes, his time is now. Please.
Fucking better.
Better be.
Please be in. Not that I have any personal stake in this. At
Please
all.
be. Please
I'd
be.
laugh if he doesn't make it, but yes.
I would
Please
laugh a painful laugh, but yes, I think he's in. But yeah, I'm
would
with you,
cackle.
Tim. Quan Chi, I'm gonna say no. Surprisingly,
God, this is tough.
he's
He will 100% be back. If not in this game, the next one. For this game, I'll say no.
I think we just need one without him, please. No.
Yeah, right? Like, so I'm gonna say no. Like, I say you, he dead.
This dude's got Horcruxes up his ass. Like, I don't care.
I mean,
don't
look,
think he
maybe
can die.
MK12, yes, but this one, no.
Nah, son, he dead.
Yeah, he's in Melita territory. They designed MKX so they would not have to put him in the next one. No.
I think out of all the characters, maybe even more so than Ermac, Quan Chi needs that break just to reestablish some desire there. Serena,
Nobule.
Serena, I'm gonna say yes, just from the theory that I think the MKX cameos served a purpose, as Temp had alluded to before as well, and I think Serena has a
Optimistic
good chance.
motherfucker.
Yes,
You dare to dream, dude.
I know I do.
I wish she would have. I wish she would be, but I'm gonna say no.
Okay, so this list is what we expect, not who we want.
Expect, yep.
based on the fact that I want her the most, I'm gonna say no.
Oh my god. You always think NRS is out to get you.
Yep. Well, it's a safe assumption with.
I mean, there is fucking evidence.
As we speak,
I'm
Ed
just
Boon's
saying.
smoking a cigar in a very
You don't
dark
need a
office.
tinfoil hat to come to this conclusion.
And
about
Boone's
sword
sitting
making.
there in the office listening to this show, and he's like, "Cut her." Cut her. She was in the game. He's
Clearly,
like, cut her.
they're listening to my shit on here, and fucking, I'm
He's wearing
scared
that
too.
same
You're right.
creepy smile that he always does when he sits in dark rooms.
Shad, what do you
Razor's
think?
Would be nice, but no. It's a dream, son.
But
It's a
no.
dream.
I'm giving a confident yes. I think
Oh.
I really feel like the whole point of the cameos in MKX was just to butter up the casuals so they wouldn't go into complete shock when they saw a character they didn't see before from the 3D era. I think that was honestly the whole design philosophy behind the cameos.
Yes. I agree.
I mean, it's a nice fairy tale. It's a pretty
Dream big, guys.
We all love to believe in this.
I'll get my PayPal out. I'm not afraid.
On to Shinnok. I'm gonna say no. I don't think he's
Man.
gone forever, but I think this is in his time.
I would love nothing more than for Shinnok to be in 2 games in a row, but I don't see this happening. No.
Yeah, no, not playable. I think we'll see his head on a shelf. Like, that's a legitimate guess,
Yeah, he's gonna be Sector in the story mode of MKX.
basically.
Like, I think his head actually might have some sort of plot performance aspect to it.
Oh yeah, it's good.
But
It's going to be
No,
sitting in the
that's
back
fine.
whispering
Shinnok's gonna.
things in Liu Kang's
Shinnok's also
ear, like,
gonna
you
have
should
the
do
Lin
this.
Kuei history in his memory files. It's
Steph,
there,
I think
Shinnok's
it's you.
memory.
Oh, okay. No. I think he's in the rotation. He's going to be in 12, but I don't think he's going to be in this one.
Okay.
yeah, he just had his moment.
Yeah, I think it helped him a lot, but yeah, I don't think right away. Jarek, no, not a chance.
Oh,
All right.
You don't think we'll have a Jarek premiere skin?
No.
no, sir.
No.
No premiere skin.
No.
Yeah, no.
That would be so cute. But no.
No, it wouldn't.
No, but I would laugh. Especially if we made it over Fujin. I would go on a
Oh
cross-country
my
journey
God.
and just collect the tears.
I do not even want to
You
think
show
about
up
that
with
timeline.
with like a eyedropper.
Wait for me.
It's okay now. Come here close. It's okay.
Wait for me to
Alright.
get there, Temp.
Did you
We'll
just
do this
collect my
together and
tears?
we'll die together.
It's like Cartman in South Park where he's licking the tears off their face. Oh yes,
Something
a
I
sweet
see him
tears.
like 15 years younger.
Sweet tear. All right. Okay. Maybe Kano's son will be named Jarek. Kai. Kai, I'm gonna say no.
No.
Yeah, probably not.
Gotta be bold, gotta be daring, and sometimes you just gotta believe hard enough and it'll happen.
Gotta be
Yes.
Darren.
Yes. Wow. Interesting.
Yes.
Definite maybe territory, but no. If I had to wager, no. But he's
Definitely
definitely
maybe,
a
but no.
possibility.
All right.
He's not out of the fight by any means, but I wouldn't put money on it.
Well, wait, he was almost a cameo in X.
didn't know
You know what? You know another word for almost?
Were to not surprise you, the casuals when they show up. Logic, he kind of missed out.
Yeah,
All right.
that's a shame.
Next up is Meat. I'm gonna say no, but if there was ever a chance, it would be like that Tremor role. But no.
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 Meat is inside us all. The answer is yes.
Actually, I mean,
Like meat
what? I'm
as in
gonna
the
say
name
yes,
character.
because-
Like,
Yes.
we have to be legit here.
Yeah.
Meat can always just be like a goofy skin thing for everybody in the game.
No. it
That's
has-
actually what
no.
I'm betting on. Really, it
And-
is.
I'm still saying no.
Yeah. No. Temp.
I think subversion is a big theme of this game, so I'm going to say yes. I think he's actually in. I don't know what he'll be, but I think some form of meat will be playable.
I don't even know what's
Sweet.
happening here at this point. When you say yes to a character like Meat, it makes your other yeses a little less like confident to me.
Meat is a complicated
Well, no.
issue.
Who saw Babality's coming back in 9 though, right? Because now we're talking about jokes, and Ed loves his fucking jokes.
Anybody
Like
can
I
play
said.
a trilogy game. Like, that was a very sensible assumption that
All
they
right.
balance me back.
Anyways, all right. So Reiko is
Dude.
next. I will say
Who?
Reiko.
Reiko.
I'm gonna say, man, that is. I'll say no, no. I want to say yes.
I
but
want
no.
it. I want it so bad. I'm going to be dumb and say yes.
I'm gonna say a hard no. I think the exact reason he was so prominent in the comic was to get him out of the way.
DLC, yes.
I want to give a soft yes. I don't think his chances are amazing, but I think he has definite roster possibility stuff.
Tanya, I'm gonna say no.
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 Nah.
Yeah, she's definite DLC graveyard. No.
Tanya fucking
I mean,
was
she's
a
had her time.
blemish on that game. No one
I mean,
wants
I
to
like Tanya. I'd love Tanya to be like a regular thing, but she was DLC, and DLC never comes back.
Yeah, I think coming back in Deception and missing the bus barely on MK9 and then making it as DLC in MKX, I think she's tapped out. But
Which was that tournament that she ruined?
I think it was CEO 2015.
God, she just Tanyered all over CEO, man. It was just awful.
Yeah,
Tanya?
fucking her glitter was all over everyone's face.
She's going away and never coming back.
all right,
Tanya?
you're
Tanyer.
That's
So
Tanyer
how
fair.
is
does
what
one
happens.
dominate and never come back, but Kung Lao or Cyrax or Cabal does it, and they become like legacy heroes.
Tanyer is the broken version of Tanya, unpatched.
It's like Tenure, but terrible.
But Tanyer, it is terrible. It's
I don't see the difference because
it's sparkles.
every single person playing the same character is what happened with MK9 Kung Lao.
I know that you don't see the difference.
all right.
And I
Real quick,
accept
like
that.
it was hilarious. Someone asked Ares, "Do you think Tanya will come back from K11?" And he goes, "Who the fuck is Tanya?" Even though he
Tanya.
is the patent inventor of Tanya.
Uh,
So yeah,
Responding to the live listener chat, Dav got asked about Baraka. We're going in order by game, so yeah, he's gone for a while. I think it was like a 2-3 split,
Oh,
so you can catch
yeah.
that on the download. Tremor is next. Special Forces. Tremor,
Ooh.
I wouldn't mind seeing him back. Obviously, the design was really well done, but no, I don't think so.
Don't think so, Captain.
Okay, so here's the thing.
Oh, Christ.
Boy.
Because his ending involved the Dream Realm, I actually think
Oh,
he could be
fuck
main
me.
roster.
No.
I mean, that's an
I'm gonna say
interesting
yes.
thing. Do you think his ending will be canon, where he's like the elemental?
Yeah, whatever that is. It's the point is that he's going to be somehow associated with the Hourglass chick.
I mean, that makes sense. I could see that, but no. I wouldn't mind it, though. That would be badass, actually. Chat.
No, it wouldn't.
The hourglass chick turns him into the sand in the hourglass. He's dead. I don't say this out of
That would be so sick.
honestly. I don't say this out of like hate or anger because I actually like the way he is these days, and they did a great job with him. But no,
That'd be the sickest shit, dude.
Temp.
I'm gonna give a soft no. I honestly think out of all the DLC, he is by far the best chance, even more so than Bo Raicho.
I agree with that. I do agree with that. Okay, Blaze.
Dude,
We're on Deadly Alliance, by the way. Blaze, I'm going to say no. Not playable, at least.
fuck Blaze. Forever. In the ass.
Shad,
No.
I think Razor's muted. There you go.
No, Blaze is a big no.
nope.
I actually like Fat Blaze like more than
God,
probably
fuck,
anyone
dude.
else, but no, I'm gonna say no.
You
Fat
like some
Blaze.
weird characters. I hate Fat Blaze. He's the worst
Speaking
Blaze. And they
of-
both suck.
Obese Blaze. Bo
Fire
Raicho
Chungus.
is next. I'm going to say... I know I said Tremor has more likely chance than Bo Raicho, but I'm going to go back on that. I'm going to say yes for Bo.
Yeah, I'm gonna say yes for Bo too.
Really?
Not being able to be DLC, I think, makes him more likely to make that main roster spot. So I think they got to get him in.
Bo's a no.
I'm gonna say yeah.
This is more of a gut answer, but I'm saying no. Like I don't really have a rationalization. But I don't
like
think he's
Ed
in.
loves Bo, but he has to know the fan base does not.
I think
Tom Brady begged for Bo, and he didn't fucking play the character, so
We've
There
bugged him a
are
little bit.
Loud
Brady
voices
begs for a
going,
lot of
Bo
things.
Raicho is one of the worst. Like, I don't agree with them, but there's a lot of them.
And I think the more Tom Brady begs for things, the more NRS doesn't give them to him.
yeah, Bo Raicho was functioning just fine. Never played the character, but I like Bo a lot, but
They named
my
one
gut
of
says no.
Sub-Zero's moves after Tom Brady in Injustice 2. They fucking watch Tom Brady. They're like, lol,
All right,
dude.
we'll move on. Drawman,
Keep it
I'm gonna
coming.
say no.
Oh man, I'd like to see Drawman, but I'm gonna say no.
Yeah, there's no way.
That ain't happening.
I don't hate Drummond, but he's very low priority. No.
Yeah, I don't
don't
hate
hate
him
Drawman.
either, but yeah.
I
Frost
like
also,
him, but I know they don't.
Frost, I'm gonna say yes. I think once again MKX cameo plus just popularity.
I'm gonna say no unless she's a premiere skin.
I'm gonna say
You've been
yes.
watching too much Dynasty, my friend, and
Yeah,
too much
you know
is
what?
anything.
Stranger
Just
things
kidding.
happen.
JK.
Mhm.
Yes, the footwork, the groundwork, it's there.
The footwork.
Complete guarantee she's in.
Okay, so
Wow.
I missed Razors. Did you say?
I said yes.
Okay,
Okay.
interesting. So Django is the only no on that. Su Hao, no.
Chimon.
Yeah, no. No way.
Presenting the only part of the MKX will be referred to at
Yes,
all.
it will be referred to.
No.
It's a no.
Kenshi, I'm gonna say yes.
Yes.
I actually think Kenshi will sit this one out.
Yeah, probably.
With Ermac gone, you kind of have to have Kenshi.
That's kind of my reasoning.
I think, I mean, story-wise, you still have Takeda and Scorpion. Potential.
I
They
don't-
gotta
I
go
don't
fuck
agree
the
with
Red
the idea
Dragon,
that
dude.
Kenshi
They're on a
and Ermac
mission.
are
Yeah,
connected
Red
in any way.
Dragon, the Special Forces stuff. So, I mean, he's still got a lot of things going on.
I
that
just
he
I
could
just
do.
think like looking at the whole build up the children so you can retire the parents thing, I think Takeda will surpass Kenshi in this one.
See, I don't see Kenshi
I
as a
feel the opposite.
retiree at all. I think he's
I
sticking
feel like
around.
with Takeda, you have to have Kenshi.
Dude, I want to see Kenshi with long gray hair one day, where he's just this
I mean-
badass Ronin that's still hanging
I
around.
think Kitchy's gonna get like
Me too,
way more
actually.
powerful as he gets older. and
Yeah,
just be even
exactly.
More sick.
He's the star of that
So
era.
you think
so
Takeda has to have Kenshi, but you can have Jackie without Jax?
no, I don't think Takeda has to have Kenshi.
No one should
I'm
have
saying
Well,
I'm
yeah,
saying popularity wise, Kenshi needs to
Well,
be.
well, to be clear, I said yes on Jax, but I don't think Jackie's coming back.
All right, well.
Spoilers. I'm just kidding. All right, moving on to Lee May. I think she will be not as popular as Frost, obviously, so she doesn't have that going for her. But I think, like I said, cameos and yeah, I mean they brought her back for Deception, so clearly they like that character. Lee May, yes.
I'm gonna say yes. I think she's the most likely NPC cameo at MKX.
I
Interesting.
actually feel like maybe no.
Nope.
Interesting. The only real worry I have about Lee May is DLC, but I think she's in one way or another. I'm fairly confident she's coming back.
Possible DLC choice, but I'm still saying nope.
I think she would be a shitty DLC character.
Yeah, I don't think you want to make her DLC.
Yeah, I don't think people would
she's-
buy.
I think she's
three-year
a
character.
main roster. Movado, no.
Oh God, come on, no way.
Fuck no.
Esta es un nope spectacular.
For real.
It's the Rain Ermac thing. I think someone already took his spot, so no.
To respond to Raziano, I'm not sure how to pronounce your name, dude. He said her design in X seemed like a non-fighter. You gotta keep
Yeah,
in
she
mind.
does.
You gotta keep in mind timelines, man. We could get the Lee May from the other timeline. Anything like that is still possible. So you gotta kind of think of it from either angle.
But how does she not look like a fighter? She's sitting in a fucking
Yeah, we
chair.
really don't know. We're never
Yeah.
told if she can fight or not.
I think the
true.
angle is that she looked kind of like scrawny-ish.
She looks
Like,
like
But I mean,
like
all the
Howard
girls
Body.
kind of look scrawny.
like
in
she was
MKX.
kind of aged. Like she's like 40.
To
in
me, the
MKX.
implication was that everyone
Which-
in Outworld knows how to fight.
I mean, so that's
Yeah,
not
they said
like,
it in that scene.
that's not
Like, you
something
guys
that
are
would
wild.
disinclude you, especially if like she looked kind of like the older lady in Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, who was obviously a character who fought in that movie.
Well,
Yeah.
hell
yeah.
Well, either way.
I feel like some of the cameos were setting up to bring them back, and other cameos were this is the last time you're going to see this person enjoy it while it lasts.
Okay. Moving on.
And I think Lee May was the second thing.
Moving on.
All right, moving on to mocap. No.
Oh, come on, dude. No. Hell no. No.
Razor, are you
No.
okay?
Wait, who are we on?
You.
Mocap?
Mocap.
Oh, mocap. Fucking no, man.
One day, the balls will come together and encompass the whole of the universe.
And drop.
But today is not that day.
All right. I want to say no, but I just want to add real quick that Lee May does look like Lou Diamond Phillips, and Lou Diamond Phillips does know how to fight, so I'm not worried about Lee May. No on mocap.
I definitely.
right.
I don't know at
That's a
what
weird
point,
thing to
but
say.
Lee May definitely has a lot of people that just think she's bland, and I think bringing her back needs to change that. Moloch is our next one. I'm gonna say no. Though Smoke Man has cool ideas for him, like Grodd and stuff, but
Man,
no.
Lou Diamond Phillips looks so fucking sick in that picture.
That's a sexy
Badass.
man.
He's like
Lou
a
Diamond
badass.
Phillips, not Moloch.
I mean, there's a difference between what we would do and what they're gonna do. So Moloch is a big no. They cut his head off for a fucking reason.
Yeah,
Wait, you said Moloch? Hell no.
Moloch. Yeah, no.
I
Chad,
hope
Tim?
you enjoyed your intro video for Quan Chi, because that's
Yeah,
all the
for
Moloch
real,
we're
right?
ever going to get ever again.
No.
Natara.
Shitty-ass dog.
Natara. No.
No.
I really don't expect any Natara ever.
God, it would be so nice. But no.
Yeah, I really would like to see Natara back, but I think she's in 12. But no, I don't think she made this one.
If this happens, they're gonna have to like shove me in the cargo hold on the plane on the way back, because I'll be too busy like moshing around and shit. That's all I'm gonna be. So happy.
All right. In now moving on to Deception, Ashra. As much as I want to see her, I don't know where she fits in and all that. I do like that idea where she's like trying to redeem the Revenants or something crazy like that. But no, I don't expect her.
No.
I don't think Ed remembers Ashra exists.
It's probably true.
So no.
Would be lovely, but no.
If it wasn't for the timeline stuff, I would honestly say yes. I think she's one of the more likely 3D era, but the timeline thing I think kind of ruined her chances. So no.
Man, yeah, I hope we see her again someday.
I don't think that's what ruined her chances, just to be
No,
honest.
I think Ed has been trying to get us to shut up about the 3D era for 9 years.
You psychoanalyze
I
Ed
heard
to
the
such a
message now.
degree.
They all sold pretty well too. I just don't understand it.
Message received, Ed. I'm on board with you, sir. Doing my best.
Somewhere as Ed is sitting and he's either saying, "Man, how does Razor know everything about me?" or he's just like, "Who the fuck is this guy?"
He's screaming at the monitor, "Get out of my head!"
Or who the fuck is Ashra?
I guess.
that?
All right, moving
Look,
on.
if he wants me out of his head, he should stop being so predictable.
Dairu. No, not a chance.
Come on, yeah, no way, dude.
Fucking no.
If Dairu is in the game, base roster,
What do
I
you think?
will perform the tombstone maneuver on a cement floor.
On who?
Myself.
You're gonna-
Someone should perform it on you,
Yeah, I
I
was
think.
about to say.
It's called falling over dead,
No, it's called
which is the
throwing your-
appropriate response.
All right,
it's
let's
called
move on
throwing
from
yourself
Dairu.
back head first onto concrete.
I think
Okay,
Temp
fair
said
enough. I don't
no.
want that for you, so this character
answer
better
is
not be in
no.
the game.
All right, I think Temp said no in there as well. I'm just gonna
Yeah,
assume.
leave on it.
Darius,
Yeah,
no.
Yeah, no.
Big no.
Who?
Exactly.
I actually don't think Darius's chances are that bad, but no.
Oh my-
You
I think
honestly
he actually
think
does have a
Saito
chance.
will have anything to do with anything ever?
Where are you living?
Texas.
I think there's. Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter what I think, but I don't necessarily think he's necessarily in the Dairu territory like everyone seems to think. But anyway,
It
He
definitely
was
matters what you
literally an
think.
NPC in his own debut game. Like, he doesn't have any plot relevance. He
All
does
right.
nothing.
Moving on to Havoc. I'm gonna say Havoc is no.
I'm gonna dare to dream on this one. Yeah.
Yeah, no, for the same reason as Reiko, I think Havoc is out.
I mean, he was on my list with Robin on it.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's got somewhat of a chance on DLC, but I'm still just gonna say no.
Keeping the DLC hope alive. Yes.
Havoc. I think he'll be on the base
Havoc.
roster.
Look, I love Havoc, but I think he was in the comics so that they would.
Havoc.
Temp.
I'm with Django on this. My gut says no, but I'm going to say yes. I think on paper he has a lot of chances, or he has a high chance.
I hope you guys are
Tough.
right. I like Havoc. I don't know. I have this feeling about him. Hotaru, no.
Oh no.
Yeah, no way.
More like Hotaru. Am I right?
I like how Django began falling asleep as he was talking about Hotaru.
It's tough.
I do like the guy, but no.
Yeah, I liked him in Deception, but yeah, no.
I think, again, he's like Natara. I think he's in MK12. He just, no, not yet.
I think he's like
I think
Natara.
it's
We're
coming,
going
but
to see
just
him
not this
again.
game.
I wanna know what this MK12
Yeah,
looks like.
I
It has a
was-
vampire
I was-
inside it.
I was thinking the same thing. I'm
We
like,
need to get the good ones out first, and I think the others are coming, but we got to get the A-list
Yeah.
3D era, if that's even a thing.
I could see it's a line. I agree with you to a degree. There is a priority
Man,
list.
MK12's
You're
opening
living on a
trailer.
prayer.
MK12's opening trailer is gonna start with Unicorn Motaro charging the battle lines. Because this is a land of dreams, my friend.
It's going to be Motaro riding a horse.
MK12 is just
Motaro riding another Motaro. Motaro's all the way down.
The horse is smaller than Motaro, too. So
It's like a stretch limo version of Motaro, so they're like
It's
showing
like
off
fucking
how they can do even
beautiful.
more legs now to make up for the 2 legs. They're like, now we have 50 leg Motaro.
the most beautiful
It's a
disco
centipede.
version of Techno Syndrome is playing as this happens. It's real. It's all real.
All right.
That's good for
Next
Vin
up is Kira. No.
Nope.
Now,
LOL.
Ah, no.
Cobra. No.
I want him, but I really would want Cobra. He's like one of my it's one of my top picks for 3D era, but I don't see it happening, unfortunately.
they killed off Cobra in somebody's intro dialogue. There's no way.
He is in
Timelines,
Moloch
man!
territory.
We got timelines in this game, dude!
It opens up for people like Cobra.
Cobra's gonna
Cobra.
come back, man!
Shad.
All
Temp.
roads are closed for Cobra.
Okay.
Map continuity. Look, the dojo has failed.
Oh.
Temp.
I love Cobra, but no. And in a
It's
way,
a shame
even
because
though I
like
love him,
Cobra Kai is so successful on YouTube. Johnny Lawrence came back, but his tribute never will.
it's such a shame he's associated with the worst story thread in Mortal Kombat history, even though I love the character, but I hate Cabal's Black Dragon. I fucking hate Cabal's Black Dragon so much.
Yeah. Agreed.
You dig it?
Next up we have Onaga. Keep in mind this is playable. I'm gonna say no.
Fuck no. Fuck that character. God damn it. Fuck you.
I don't know what Django's problem is, but
Fuck
No.
that fat bitch.
Shad.
Looks
Dude.
stupid.
Do body parts count?
Yeah, he's
yeah,
Shao
if
Kahn
there's any
hated
mention
him.
of Onaga, it'll be in Shao Kahn's non-canon fucking pre-order guy bio.
The
Shao
answer
Kahn
is
ate
no.
Onaga.
Temp.
No.
Yeah, I think he'll play some sort of cameo in the game, but I don't think playable. Shijinko,
In
no.
Shao Kahn's belly.
No on Shijinko, especially if this Garrus dude
Tonight
is
I
some old
died
guy.
on dragon soup.
Shijinko, I'm gonna say, get out of here. No.
You know what? Cameo possibility, but not playable. No.
Not playable. No.
I think a cameo is pretty good chance of happening, but he ain't gonna be playable.
Yeah, at least from a timeline
mean-
perspective, the other Shijinko makes a lot of sense.
Yeah,
What would
like,
you make playable? Like, he's still just every other... Make fucking Chameleon playable for you to do that.
All right,
Shijinko looks
who's
stupid.
left? Who hasn't
Damn.
said?
Tim?
I don't even want to talk about it. Next.
So I'm gonna say no, and that hurts. Okay, moving on to Armageddon, Dagon.
Oh, no.
No,
Fuck, no.
No.
Sorry, I got ahead of myself.
Razor.
I think Dagon's a yes, actually. I think the Red Dragon clan being part of Kenshi and Takeda's shit means he has to.
I thought you were gonna say I think the Red Dragon live on.
Live on!
That's the other ones.
Yeah, I know.
I'm actually with you on this. They seem to actually have remembered he exists in a positive light. So I think
In a positive life, he lives to be a fucking punching bag for Kenshi and Takeda. That's okay.
My only
Right,
follow-up
kill
to
his
that
fucking mom,
is, yes, there were some threads of that in the comic and in the endings, like the arcade endings of X for Kenshi and Takeda, but with the timelines being the main thing, I guess I just don't see how the Red Dragon fit into that. I don't know. That to me seems like such a side plot that I don't see it. But
Nope.
I want to give a confident yes. I think he's in.
Wow. Interesting. Okay. Taven, no.
Cool.
Taven, fuck no. Character sucks.
No, I don't think Taven. Like, Dagon, yes, because Takeda, but Taven, no.
No, he's the little hero who could and just didn't really.
He a bitch.
I mean, it's the same thing with Shujinko. I love Taven, but no, he's not coming back.
All right, moving on to MK versus DC, Dark Khan. I'm just kidding.
Oh, God.
JK. Actually, that would actually make an interesting skin or gear just for the shout out.
I don't know about the word interesting there.
Yeah, all right. MK9, Scarlet. I'm going to say no. I wouldn't mind seeing her, of course, but I think Serena makes it in. I don't know. Just, whatever. It doesn't matter.
Why are Serena and Scarlet in competition?
Don't they both have that like same kind of
Knife party.
Yeah, I don't know. The daggers
Serena
that they throw in.
in one game. She's been in two.
Either way, I still say no. As much as I think it would still be cool to see someone like her come back.
Technically, Serena's been in three, but Game Boy.
Are you melting over there? Technically, she measured up to a reasonable volume.
Motherfucker, man. Shut up, bitch.
Burn down the podcast.
I believe I was told that I could have a Serena Hope at a reasonable volume. Okay, that's the
Going
last
to burn the
straw.
entire city of Los Angeles down.
I'll take my chapter check somewhere else. What the fuck are we talking about? Scarlet?
Scarlet.
No salt.
turn was it?
Jacob.
I'm gonna say like Scarlet gets a hard no completely on her own merits, having nothing to do with Serena. Just no.
Yeah. Scarlet is a no on the basis that she was DLC. And like the only DLC I see coming back is Tremor.
So then, why the argument of DLC?
What do you mean?
Just
The
say
only
no.
once-
Yeah,
DLC
just
never
say-
comes
once-
back. That's why.
Don't say that DLC doesn't come back, but then you said yes for Tremor, right?
Well, yeah, he's got a story exception.
Okay.
But
He only
story-
wants one representative to this knife party.
All right. Shad.
Just say no.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Temp.
I want to say yes, but I'm very unfortunate now.
Yeah.
Crimson Tide.
Kenshi was DLC, as Brusk points out, so that's true too.
Well, the exception
Exception's the
proves the
exception.
rule.
He has some kind of weird status as being the only 3D era character.
Yeah,
who
he had to
is
eat
considered
all the
successful.
3D era slots so he could get in. Like he fucking.
Tanya made it into and Bo.
Did you say
He's in
sluts or
K4.
slots?
I don't know. Okay.
Either way.
Now we're up to MKX. So we have Cassie. I'm gonna say yes.
Yes.
Did Django
Razor.
say?
Yep.
Right.
Yes.
Django said yes.
Okay, well, yes.
Yeah, she there.
Temp.
Temp.
Cassie.
Oh, I was muted. Yeah, she.
Okay. We're all in agreement there. Aaron Black. I'm gonna say yes as well. I could see him maybe being saved for like DLC as hype, but I'm gonna still say yes regardless.
No, base roster, Aaron Black in the game.
I mean, if we're gonna say things crazy, Duck Cabal will come back just because MK9 tournament scene, then Aaron's a yes.
But, like, not having Aaron in this game is like just donating millions of dollars into relief funds and building orphanages and disenfranchised and underprivileged countries, and then just kind of bulldozing it down for absolutely no reason.
I
he's
agree.
gotta be
I
it.
think. Yes.
It's gotta be.
I think
He
he's
must be in.
We need another character introduced named Micah, so Aaron's just like Micah. All right.
Micah.
Micah. Ferritor, I'm going to say... This is kind of hard because I think Ferritor kind of fell flat, even though I still like the character, concept especially. But with them being Ed's supposedly favorite, I don't know if that stayed with, like, past the actual launch of MKX. They might have a chance, but I'm going to still say no.
No.
Feels like a no.
Wish it were otherwise, but nah.
definitely not. He's not going back.
I kind of hope that this game in general moves away from all the Mad Max themes.
Jackie. I'm going to say no. That's probably wrong, but I'm going to say no.
I'm going to be optimistic and say no.
I wish it were no, but I'm going to say yes.
Yes, but only because I think Jackson's not going to be present.
I'm going to retract my spoiler. I actually do think she's in. I think they're going to be real stubborn. I think they wanted to push this character hard, and they're not done yet.
God damn it. I don't want them to double down. Not on her.
Yeah, she's not the character to double down on. Kotal Khan, I'm going to say yes. I think he has one of the best chances of those characters.
Totes my goats.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
God, I want a Kotal t-shirt so bad.
Kung Jin, I'll say yes.
I'm going to say yeah, too.
I think Kung Jin, I mean, he's obviously more popular than Jackie, but I see him, especially if Jackie doesn't, I see Kung Jin as that character they're going to double down on regardless.
I like Kung Jin a lot.
He's alright.
I think they're committed to him.
I like him.
I think if anything, bringing him back, because my biggest problem with him was his design. I just didn't like his design, and his gameplay was disappointing for an archer. It was mostly the staff and stuff that he used. So, if anything, bringing him back gives him another chance to be an interesting archer. Like, make that design work for me.
I like how buff he was. I hope that they like double down on that too. Like he was a big fucking Lao.
Shad.
Big Lao definitely going to come back.
Big Lao.
I'm super split on this, honestly. I feel like he could go either way, but I'm going to say no. We can't bring back all the kids. Someone has to get left out.
Oh,
Well,
I promise
think
we
they're totally
can.
bringing back all the
Oh,
kids.
jeez.
It's
Takeda.
possible, sir.
I think they're going 4 for 4.
Oh, my gosh. Takeda.
Would not be surprised.
Takeda, yes.
If Takeda's not in this fucking game, I'm eating all of you.
Like, I do feel like someone's going to, like, one of them's going to die really early in a cutscene, but they're
yeah.
all back.
Of the 4, Takeda's the one I want back the most. And I already said I think they're going for 4 for 4, so yeah.
Temp, Shad?
Yep. Yep.
I'm going to give a soft yes.
Interesting. All right. Triborg, no.
I wish. That'd be fun. I like him.
Nah, son.
He'd be a fun punching bag,
The
man.
real cybers get their turn.
Yeah, I think it was more of just
Real cybers.
it was more of a get a little taste of everybody in there so people were happy. I think 11 is going to be let's get the actual characters back.
Yeah, I would rather have the actual ones.
Read or Shed?
Rest in pieces.
Nah, he's not coming back.
And that is it. Or we didn't say Devora, did we?
No, we didn't.
Oh, she
How
got skipped
dare
after Cassie. Devora, I'm gonna say. You know, I've gone back and forth on this one, and I think just recognizing she really is out of all those new characters, outside of maybe Kotal and Aaron, I think she has the most popularity. So I'm gonna say Devora does make it in. I could easily see her not making it in, but I'm gonna say yes.
He's not done. He's gonna keep talking.
Screw
You good?
Fuck you.
All right, cool. Yeah, I'm a big Devora fan. I want to see her. I think she's definitely gonna be in the game.
Let's hope.
Yeah, I think she could sit off screen in jail with Kano, but she's probably coming back.
Good chance, but no. Cutscene. Head on stick in front of Kotal's chambers.
Yeah, her story was designed to expire. I don't think she's coming back. She's done. She did what she needed to do. She's finished.
I could see one of these characters being DLC, like a Devora or Aaron. Not Kotal, but I don't know. I wouldn't be shocked to see one of them saved as DLC.
Aaron Black would sell as DLC. He definitely
Yes.
would. I don't want him as DLC, but he would sell like crazy.
Yeah, that's my thought. Is that I just think when I think DLC, I think hype trailer, like a trailer that people are like, oh man, I'm so glad they made it like into the game. That's what DLC is all about.
Until that trailer dropped, the internet would be so goddamn obnoxious if Aaron wasn't main roster.
But
Hell
that's
yeah,
the nice
they
thing
would.
about the first wave as DLC is pretty much right before the game comes out what your first wave of DLC is. So I could see him
really.
sliding in there.
But listen, what if they put him as DLC and they hold him off, and doing so like makes people be so obnoxious for him that they don't have time to be obnoxious for shitty, stupid characters. I like that idea.
Your naivety is amazing.
It's a long stretch. You know, it's like, listen, they're too busy being butthurt about Aaron Black, so they're not even talking about Chrome.
No, see, here's what happens is the people who are talking about Rain and Chrome, there is now an additional new group that's talking about Aaron in addition to them.
Yeah, I mean, they are separate. All right. On that note, though, we are wrapping it up. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in, and hopefully you guys enjoyed and played along with us and answered as you went, as people were doing in the chat, so thank you for that. And, yeah, I guess we'll see soon enough. At least some of those characters we went through, obviously, have to be in that mix, and we'll know soon enough who was right, who was wrong. And
To those of you who are Lost fans, possibly by the time you are listening to this, there will already be a new Lost out. Maybe.
yeah,
I probably should have said that last episode, but we'll see.
I actually thought you were talking
hope
about
you
the
enjoy-
island show.
yeah, I thought you were talking about that at first.
Oh,
too.
I totally thought that.
I was like, the Lost. This is
This
an odd time. I was wondering what the correlation was.
You need that article before Lost. You need the.
Yeah, I know. All right, for any of you Lost fans, there's a DVD collection on sale on Amazon.
God. I walked into that one.
I dig it, Shadaloo. I dig it.
All right. On that note, though, thanks everyone for tuning in, and we are just, by the time this is released, we will just be a couple days from the event, so we're gonna have a lot of fun, and I can't wait for the hype. That day is just gonna be amazing, and that episode I expect to be a long one. Everybody that's going with us, I hope and plan to have on the show with us, and if Django, Temp, hopefully will. Oh my God! Please hide that Sub-Zero. Hopefully, Django and Temp will be joining us for that as well, and we'll have a lot of live listeners tuning in because that
Episode
is
100, y'all.
Yeah, episode 100. It's a big deal. 4.5 years in the making by that point. So, yeah, exciting. So, everyone, thank you so much. And recently on YouTube, just over the last day, we reached over 4,000 subscribers. So we're slowly
Holy
making our
shit.
way. We're making our
Guys,
way there.
thank you.
And I would not be surprised by the time this game comes out. My goal is to hit 10,000, so hopefully we'll get there. I think once we actually start getting content to really break down, that's when we're really going to start getting that train rolling. But yeah, I mean, even since the game was first announced, that reveal trailer, we're up like over 600 subs just in that time frame. So yeah, cool. Thanks everyone for checking us out and sticking with us. And on that note, we'll see you guys soon. And when we do, it's going to be hype. Is there another Warrior Shrine happening before the event?
Probably not.
Glad you asked. Not to my knowledge.
No,
Okay.
I don't think the timing. Honestly, I wasn't even supposed to be on the show tonight. I still have to drive to Austin, but I use my apartment as a pit stop, basically. So
Well,
I
there you
think
go.
we're making in for this.
Okay, so we
But
got...
I'm going to be in here at 11 a.m. for the stream.
Yeah, at least Django will be here for the stream to, shoot the shit with anybody hanging out, watching the reveal events, and then I'm sure they'll be there with us that night. And then I think they have a planned Warrior Shrine with Charbitus from Test Your Might, and they're going to get the breakdown from the London event as well. So we're going to have a ton of content coming. It's just going to be a ridiculous amount. Like I said, I expect that episode 100 to be several hours long just because of we're going to have like 8 people going, 9 people going to cover this event. So it's insane. We're going to have a ton of opinions. So be ready. It's finally come. We are here. Take care.
Bye, everybody.
We'll see you in LA.
Stay safe, everyone.
Pray for me. Pray for my safe arrival.
Outstanding.